Guys, can we talk about the disturbing lack of canned saisons in our area?
No, we cannot. And we are back. This is Lost Mine of Phandelver, episode 6. I'm here with my my party. We've had a few people no-show tonight, so this should be a nice, tight session with 4 players. And we are in episode 6, which has us deep in the depths of Redbrand Hideout. And I will let one of you guys tell us what happened. Who wants to talk about what may or may not have happened last week?
I just got here. So I'm still getting the scoop.
You studied, right? You watched the video.
Yeah, I did watch the video.
Good job.
You studied that, right?
But my character does nothing.
All right, there we go. I like that role play.
Anybody want to jump on it?
Go for it.
Okay. If I remember right, last week, where we picked up was after we murdered a bunch of people in the Sleeping Giant Inn, and then we proceeded to clean up our mess as best we could, just in case of retribution, and burn a bunch of the bodies after shoving them first in the outhouses, disrespectfully, temporarily. We helped clean the place up. Mostly thanks to this guy with the spells and stuff. We then made our way over to the, wait for it, it is the, I forget the name of the other inn. Stonehill, yes. Stonehill Inn.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Named after Toblin Stonehill.
Oh, Toblin. Went over there, everyone already knows what we did. Small town, word travels fast, we were like a quarter mile away. They heard it probably. We thought we were sneaky. Anyway. Everyone's cool with it. That's awesome. Believe we were looking for Sildar, but he was over at the Townmaster's Hall. We just left some notice for him. We did take one captive. I forgot. I kind of glanced over that. We left one guy alive. I played both kind of good and bad cop with him, but you know that's what I do.
Billy Redsash.
Oh, Billy Redsash, the sassiest Redbrand. He doesn't know. He told us what he knew. We were as gracious as we could be with him, and we actually left him bound and gagged with 10 gold for his trouble in our room at the Stonehill Inn on the next morning. Whenever we
bound and gagged with 10 gold.
I paid him for his trouble, and he could start a new life with that.
I left it on the dresser.
Yeah. Oh no, I put it in his hands and then tied his hands together. So he's got it.
You just kissed him firmly on the lips.
Don't you tell anybody about this. And then I made sure to leave a note and slid under Sildar's door saying, "There's a captive in our room. Please release him. We've got all the information. Just make sure he leaves town."
Like the crock pot, just gotta keep an eye on that.
Goodness, gotta watch him. Oh, I bet Billy's gonna come back and bite us in the ass. Watch, he's gonna be the big bad evil guy we have to kill. Billy is Glassstaff.
Billy Glassstaff.
Damn it!
Yeah. It's a family last name. Okay, so then we decided to go to Tressendor Manor, where everyone says that is kind of the local base of operations for the Redbrands.
So they say.
So they say, even though a lot of them apparently do just live in town and some of them are just local town dudes, just working for bad guys. That's fun. Just messing up your own town. I'm not here to talk politics. Anyway, so we go there. The first floor is pretty just ruined. There wasn't much there. We go down some stairs, find a cistern, kill some guys that are in night dresses or whatever. What
about the PJs?
Oh yeah, the PJ party. We interrupted a slumber party and murdered them. We then found some undead that did not want to have anything to do with us. They were just being lazy, and so we murdered them. We
murdered all but one. One's down a hole.
Oh right,
he did.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he blasted him good.
Yeah,
those lazy undead.
We did free a woman, and I believe it was 1 or 2 children.
2.
Yes, and I gave her a short sword to protect herself with. I'm currently wearing a skirt of short swords. Well, I grabbed 6 of them off the dead bodies at the inn, and just kind of stuck them in my belts. I'm very dangerous right now. I'm very dangerous right now. Do not let me fall or fall on you.
What's the grass skirt? Like
Oh,
No,
like
I-
Like a hula skirt?
I think it's
Is it
a
a
grass
skirt?
skirt.
I think it is just a grass.
That's what I was
skirt.
picturing.
Yeah, but with swords. Yeah, I gave her one, the one that was most modest to remove, so she could, get back to town. Also, just hey, pocket later for some money, whatever. Just get home safe. We then dug through some old stanky clothes. Didn't find anything in there that I can recall. And then we were like, well, what do we do now? We did find an armory, and we looted that.
We have everything that the bag of holding.
Yep, you just chucked it in there. Then we were heading back, looking around, feeling like there was something we had to be missing. We did find the outline of a doorway. And while I was searching around for a switch or something in the wall, this genius comes over and just pushes the door and starts walking in. So that's where we are at the moment. We are about to, I assume we're about to go into a mysterious hidden passageway.
Perhaps. I don't know. That's up to you. There
Or
is a
guys,
mysterious
guys,
passageway.
guys,
I don't
let's just
know
run
what you guys
away.
are doing.
Let's go back
Let's
to
just run
town.
away. Let's just run away.
I just got here.
We can go to the woods. It's nice there, right here. Birds,
I
trees.
do love me some woods.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's like probably late summer, early fall. It's like it's hopping up too hot. Yeah. Anyway,
I mean,
All right.
we could do that.
no. Okay.
We could. Or there's,
Divine justice to deal out.
I mean, there's no justice from my end. I'm just a little curious. You guys had all the fun. I just got here, and there's this mysterious passageway. Surely there's a way to find out something about what's down there.
I vote we go in.
Mysterious passage might lead to the nice forest you're referencing.
Underground forest.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
Let's go to that
been to one of
forest.
That's for me. Okay.
I've been trying to talk for like 5 minutes. Y'all been going. So as you push open the door, a cool breeze greets you on the other side of that door, and there are steps that are descending down. And you can hear the faint sounds of some dankness dripping, breathing, living cave.
Nice. Oh, so it's a cave.
Can I roll
That's
a
the-
perception check on if there's any odor coming from there, either mellifluous or pleasant?
Proceed away, my friend.
That's going to that is a 6, and probably comes out to, what would that be? Investigation. That's an 8 total. On that
The
roll.
neutral smell of the cistern is overwhelming.
Can I do a perception check to see if there's a trap on the stairs?
Perception check on hallway.
Looks good.
9.
9. You are not perceiving any traps on the
Seems
stairway.
safe. Let's jog down.
Let's move forward.
Is there any light down there, or is it just dark?
There is a flickering light that you would recognize because you've been in an underground torchlit environment.
Okay.
The light flickers in a similar manner as as you guys have been experiencing in the
Okay.
summer.
So, who wants to lead? Sneaky boy?
There is a single path, so if you guys want to go down, you need to go single path.
Sneaky boy, I'll go behind you.
Cool.
I'll come up behind the two of you. I can also produce a flame so that you have something to. You do have.
I do not have dark
You
vision.
do not have dark vision.
But with the twinkling of the light, I figure that we're
you two are
in.
the only ones with dark vision here right now.
We're basically in like dim light, right? We're not the first 20 feet, but we're in the last 20 feet of seeing that light, or do we just see the light?
If you need height, you're welcome to use that.
Deal.
not hurt.
So will you say that again?
Are we in dim? We're in dim light right now, right? So I can see a little bit.
You are in dim light. It's a little,
Okay.
little bit of torchlight here.
Cool.
I give you my light rock if you need it.
Yeah.
As needed.
Keep it. I think I have one of those still from the last time.
Well, there's only one.
So I picked one up.
That spell will have long since.
Yeah.
That
Only
was-
one light rock at a time, guys.
4
It's not
episodes ago.
It's the same rock. Just a
We're
new
just holding on to a different spell. Okay, cool. So I say we start walking about halfway down that hallway, and I'll do another perception check to see if there's anything for. 20 for the whole hallway, if there's any. We met about halfway down the hallway.
All right, so y'all are coming out here.
Okay.
This little gravel trail right here is where
Okay.
y'all are coming out. So there's a stairwell that comes down into a big cavernous area. Off in front of you, following the pathway of the stairwell coming down like this, you can see a flat rope bridge with no handrails. And then this cavern right here is like legit a cavern. Like you can't see the bottom of it obviously because you're over here. But there's a big crack and there's these bridge connecting both sides. This hole is shaped just the way that it looks. And you, when you come out, you see there's also another bridge on the other side. And you can also see the little like tip points of some ladders coming up. There's like 4 sets of ladders in here. The ceiling is 20 to 30 feet high. Nice big cavernous open space over here. And there are a few torches scattered about. By no means a good amount of light, just enough light so you can have an idea of not falling in the giant hole, but you can't really see too much besides that.
Okay, so dimly lit dank cave with a big old pit. And signs of life. Fun!
So I'm gonna get that information, give that to y'all, and then turn around and ask y'all, what do we want to do, guys?
Well,
I'm gonna listen for life. Signs of. And that is an 18.
You are hearing sounds very similar to what you're hearing right now. Little squeaks of bats, some drips of some moisture in this cave. There's no flowing water, no river, creek, or anything. But being as underground caves often are, especially ones with big crevasses running down the middle, there has been a little trickle of water over time. But besides the little flickering of lights, you're not seeing anything.
Shall we?
I was gonna say, you said that we see ladders going down into the crevasse.
You do.
That pit. Is there anything that we can see that looks, like a work area, something like anywhere where people are doing?
I am taking you guys still being stacked up in this.
Oh, okay, so we're still in the hallway.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I said we move
let's
forward
enter
a
the
little
room at least. Yeah. Let's get in there.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Plump, 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 plump.
As you enter the giant cavern, you have this kind of confusing feeling going on because the smell that you smell is certainly like death, decay, rotting bodies, not fresh war. You guys know what a fight smells like, but it smells like musky, old, kind of nasty, rotting flesh. But at the same time, that smell, which you recognize as being that, is like satisfying, like a hunger for you. Like you feel like it almost smells good, even though you know that it's like rotting.
Something so rotten starts to smell sweet.
Yeah, and it's almost like you're like, it's almost like it's making you hungry, even though it's clearly a terrible smell.
I do like good stinky cheese. That makes sense. Okay.
It does indeed.
So, who's producing light for us? Were you producing
I'm producing no light at this point, but I can produce
I have a
light.
light rock
so
that I have
That's 20 feet, right?
20 feet and then
Yeah.
20 feet down, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure that we do have light. You guys just want to start moving
I'm gonna go
forward?
ahead and produce a flame just in case we split off, so I don't have to do it later.
Double flames.
Just have a flame in my palm, have it up, get a little bit better of the situation. Do you see that giant cavernous thing? Should
And
we?
you're third here.
Yes, I'm third. Third in the marching line.
Okay. What's everyone's dark vision situation? You
I
can't
have
see in
none.
the dark.
They both have it.
We
And
don't.
you can't.
Yeah, but I have a lit rock.
You're up front with a lit rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as of now, I still have it closed. I'm not bringing any light towards us yet.
While,
I still have it covered. Sorry. While you
Just wait till it starts talking.
Nothing.
Okay.
As you enter the room, you are starting to have this feeling of regret, and faces of the people that you've wronged in your roguish background are flashing in front of your eyes. The people that you pickpocketed and you saw their face right before you did, or the people that you've stolen from that you happen to have known in other circles. Those people their faces keep appearing in your mind, and they're just like shaking their head negatively and disapprovingly at you.
I'm just gonna keep moving, guys.
Yeah,
We're gonna move
Move
forward.
forward stealthily. So let's
Don't have
do-
speed?
I'd like to.
Yeah, half speed.
What's up, Bib?
I see that big hole in the center of this cavern. I see the ladders over there. I just want to peek over the edge and see if I don't see anything else around here. So it
Yeah.
seems like if there's anything, it's going to be that direction.
It's as big and open as we see, including the rocks.
It is as big as open as you see, including the rocks. Now that there's being light kind of cast beyond the small torches that are cast about, you see a storeroom like area off in that corner. The reason you can tell it's a storeroom is because back in that corner there's a bunch of torches in that room. Like that room is well lit, and you can see barrels and kind of more armory things, but nothing too crazy. Not as like big of an arbor's cache that y'all found in the armory yesterday. And then also amongst the four ladders that you see poking up, you also see two stairwells descending down further into the cave.
Cool.
You guys want to go check out the storeroom, or?
Now that we're down in here, I'll take another look around to see if I see nothing.
I will confirm that you see nothing.
I'd like to check out the storeroom that's over in this direction. So if nobody's opposed,
Start moving this.
Ryan Cooper, lead us that way.
Towards the light.
Like moths to the flame.
Something like that. Do
Yeah.
another.
Something like
Moving
that.
half speed. You're moving stealthily.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd like to
Make
peek around the
stealth
corner of
checks.
that rock, a perception check, just to make sure nothing's. I don't see anything. I don't even see the dice.
That's bad sign. That's a bad sign.
That's a D12.
That's a D12.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
the
a
wrong guy.
D12.
That's a
Oh my
D12.
Okay, you can roll d12s for your check.
That's a 16.
Everybody roll d12s.
That'd be wonderful for Sam. Okay.
19.
What did you roll? Sorry.
I rolled a 16 on investigation just to make sure nothing's around the corner of that giant boulder.
While you are looking specifically at this boulder, you don't see anything going on here.
Okay.
But you do see something from beyond, kind of like climb up out of the cliff and then wrap around back behind there. It was, let's say 100 pounds-ish. Being a wee gnome, it looks mighty big to you.
Twice the size of me, at least.
Considering the size of your companions, it's not even certainly there. So they would consider it small, but you would consider it whatever 100 pounds feels like to a gnome.
I saw something across the chasm crawling up. I don't think it's an issue for y'all, but it could be an issue for me. Until I go shape-shifting.
I'm cool with moving forward.
Well, you said it looked like it was maybe 100 pounds.
Yeah, it's definitely
What was it?
bigger than me,
Pounds.
smaller than y'all.
Cave is normally small creatures.
Let's find out.
Reveal yourself!
Reveal
Yell.
yourself. Yep. Reveal yourself.
In the cave.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey Ryan, maybe light that stone up.
And the soda's lit.
As you shout, reveal yourself out into the cavern, and the echoes come echoing back. You hear, mixed in with the echoes of your own voice, and obviously this is only you that hears this, but mixed in with the echoes of your own voice, and forgive me on my pronunciation, Turnreal's voice speaks to you and is whispering, you're with the wrong people.
Well, I didn't hear that. All we hear is some echoing.
It's, yeah.
Okay. Why don't Reylinar, I love the spirit. I don't think it's gonna come out to us.
Well, let's go find it then.
I'm good with that as long as y'all are still around me.
I prefer to hunt than be hunted.
Me too.
And this is something big enough to try to hunt us. Okay. So who has you have dark vision? So y'all would theoretically y'all should be able to see over there, and you'll saw that. So who wants to lead the way? I mean, we've got light, we've got dark vision. I can take the lead if y'all want.
I can go ahead and lead as well because I do have dark vision. And
I don't have dark vision, so I'm just gonna
push comes to shove, I know what I can do if I gotta defend myself.
I mean, if you want to transfer that light spell to my shield, I'll go, full holy warrior in the front here.
Oh, I'm totally down with that as well.
Cool. So your stone turns off.
Shield with
Put
the
it back in
light.
the pocket.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm just going around. I would hope that it's
I do have a torch,
directionally
but
out, not
right now I don't
behind
need
me.
one because everybody has light.
This
I
is a
can see
good
the light.
time for
You
you
know
to
what I
do
mean?
this. Will you describe your character, what you
Yeah.
look like as a being, while holding this glowing shield?
So I guess quick reiteration of overall what Meph looks like plus with this. So tall guy, about 7'9", strawberry blonde hair, kind of a gray blue skin, weird looking guy. I know. Chainmail that is covered by a green cloth. Doesn't do much to do anything except just hide the fact that he's covered in metal as best he can. With his warhammer out in his right hand, and it is your classic style shield, not the round, the little rinky-dink. We're going classic. Kite. Yes, shield. Yes, kite shield. Yes, okay. Thank you. That is the exact right word I was looking for. Classic kite shield. So I assume whenever I ask Reylinar to do this, he pokes his little finger on it and just lights up, glowing. Sure, give me some awesome shadows coming up. I look very heroic. A breeze catching my hair.
Links of your skirt sword.
Yes. Currently wearing a sword or a skirt of swords. And you hear the gentle of my chainmail as I walk. Hammer held high, ready to strike. And I'm ready to go.
He's got a skirt of swords and he's holding a hammer.
Is that actually an animal in my kitchen, or is that this cave noise?
I think it's just cave noise. What are you hearing?
That little.
That's cave noise. It's very good cave noise.
Good cave noise.
No, whenever you started the cave noise, I thought your dogs were legitimately angry.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the track before, but all I heard was
Cave noises are provided by Sword Coast Soundscape, by the way. Very fantastic cave noise. Some nice depth going on here.
So we're gonna go around that.
So you're creeping with this lit shield.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go
I'll follow.
ahead. Yeah, you go ahead and go second, and then we'll keep up in the back, and then
I'm gonna follow around this way, kind of come around the rock that way.
that works.
Yeah, and I would say we're probably still moving at half speed, even though we've done some shouting and we have some light with us. We'll do our best to be stealthy.
We've done some shouting and we have a glowing giant kite. But we're tiptoeing.
I turn back.
I'm gonna hide right there.
In my freaking head, yeah, in my chain
Because
armor.
I'm basically in the dark right now, just kind of looking around that corner.
You're definitely in the dark.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna hide in that little dark shadow around that. If y'all see anything that needs to come around
Very
that.
roguish, yeah.
Super roguey. Do I see anything as I'm heading that way?
As you are heading that way, roll a perception check for me.
Do that for you. It's not going to be great. Bear with me. It's a 9.
As you are heading that way, you see very quickly the reflection of a glint off of something, not like metal shiny, but like moist shiny.
Gross.
Dailies.
Could just be a wet rock.
Back behind this rock.
Okay, so
you
I
saw
see.
like a quick little glimpse and then something on the way.
Maybe an eye.
If you had perhaps rolled better.
If I was just I'm all jazzed up. I've got a shield in my eyes. I've got this whole thing going. Okay, I'm very into my look right now, guys.
I'm gonna do it.
And as you're getting closer to this cliff, you're noticing that you're not seeing the bottom of it, and so it is, what you can
It is
see
just-
is
yeah.
you can see about 15 feet of the lower walls now, and you know that it's deeper than that.
Okay, it is a deep crevasse. Cool. Are you doing right?
I was just about to ask to do a perception check for that.
Yeah, it's a deep.
So,
Having some time to mull it over, inner monologue style, Reylinar is going to ask out loud at this point, what do you mean the wrong people?
I'm gonna look back. What?
You hear no reply.
Do you hear?
Ray, no. The cave might be playing tricks on you, but it's okay. It's okay. Echoes and there's dripping noises. Yeah, it's
Melmac,
they mess with you.
while we're doing this, you feel like an intense longing for books. You are missing books and reading books, and you're really feeling like your place is in a library, and you're starting to have the hanging echo of a regret inside that you're here in a cave with a bunch of giant adventurers with armor and swords and shields and things, and you are here standing in the middle of these dragonborns and fearbolgs, and you really, really, really wish you were just reading back at your library.
Guys, I got the weirdest feeling that I just need to be not here. And I don't know where it came from because I came here knowing what I was going to get into, sort of. I came here knowing I wasn't going to know what I was going to get into, but I was ready. I was ready for whatever was going to be here, and this is weird.
Yeah.
This is really, really weird.
Something's wrong.
Something feels wrong. Absolutely.
Well, then we will make it right.
Or die trying.
Bit. I've seen what you can do. I don't think you're dying anytime soon.
Well, let's just get across that bridge. Doesn't look all that safe.
Fair enough, and I'm very big. So.
While y'all are having this brief conversation, actually everybody roll me a perception check.
Thanks, Joe. 11.
13.
7.
Yeah, big 13.
How am I second best with an
10
11?
for me. Sorry, not even 10.
You hear a scurrying sound that doesn't necessarily sound like it's coming from this rock, but just a scurrying sound coming from not there, but
The other area.
Somewhere. Fun. Okay. Guys, we're gonna push
You
forward.
hear that noise too.
Yeah, there's a cave fart. These are natural. I'm from the woods. I can tell you about nature, guys. Cave fart. It happens. Like swamps.
I'm gonna lower my
Everything
50
farts.
feet of rope and see if I can touch a bottom over there.
Pizza's bread.
So I will remind you that you are standing on the edge of a cave. You do not have night vision.
But they have flame up.
You do have a light. Well, I'm just saying that's not going to be casting
Right.
too much light.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to see if I can touch the bottom with it.
Cool. So tell me about what you're doing.
Wrap the rope just kind of freely down, so if anybody does pull on it at the other end, I'm not going with it. I'm just lowering that down slowly to see if I can get it to a slack point, to see if I can tell if the cavern is deeper than 50 feet or
So
not.
sensing for a slack point, so you're kind of like dipping it and
Yeah,
seeing if it
just
feels-
seeing if it, kind of like doing boat fathoms.
With your 50-foot rope, you're not even getting halfway through the rope before you're starting to feel like there is a bottom. You see the ladders kind of dipping down amongst the general glow light, but it's a big black pit for you.
All right, I'm gonna pull that rope up as quickly as possible, put it back away, come over to the group and tell them, guys, it's not 20 feet down, but it is pretty far down there.
And you're near kind of one of those ladders. The ladders are kind of coming up basically in these
Four corners.
here.
Cool.
Interesting.
And I see 4 ladders over there, but it's not super deep. We just can't see all the way down there.
Okay. Well, there's something on the other side
There is something on the other side.
that came from down there.
Okay.
Should we push over this? I see 4 ladders. Should we push over this ladder?
I don't think pushing over a ladder is a good idea right
I
now.
think right now that might hurt us in the future.
Maybe.
Don't burn bridges, I've heard.
So meth inside your head that no one else, you can tell this is like an echo inside your head. You hear, a voice asking you, is this what you want your name to be back home, murderer of drunks?
I keep seeing the people that I've pickpocketed in my head. And all these people I've stolen things from. Is anybody else hearing some weird shit in their head?
All I want right now is to look into a book and
You say
feel.
that? You say that out loud?
Yes.
Yeah, I keep thinking about the feeling of letters inked onto a page under my fingers as I'm following along, and like that's where that's where I should be. But if
It's
I were
okay.
there, I'd be
It's okay.
dead. Just be fucking dead.
While you're having this conversation, each of you individually in your own head at the exact same time, and you wouldn't know this, but I'm going to kind of connect the dots here in a second, so bear with me. Each of you individually in your own head hear, meat, bring me meat! But you all kind of look up, like when you hear it, it was so loud, the other things have been whispers, you all kind of perk up, and it was enough for you as a group to individually realize that the other people may have heard that same thing just then too.
Because it's kind of full volume, it's like jarring to us.
Yeah, it was like, it was a shock.
Does the voice sound like it's like, internal monologue, or does it sound like it's coming through our ears?
It sounds like you can
It's
tell,
thoughts,
you can tell it's not coming through your ears.
okay, like it feels like a thought.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. Something.
Smells like there's plenty of meat.
Something's not right here.
So I'm not the only one who heard that.
Don't we have meat in the bag of holding?
We do.
We've eaten.
We're gonna hold off on that, but
We poured the meat out with the water.
no, we did. Wait, did we just brine washed, just pickled.
How sturdy is that bridge?
Only one way to find out.
No handrails.
Send the lightest
Roll for
person
me.
across.
Do a perception check.
Throw the gnome.
That's an 18.
It doesn't look very sturdy.
Fun.
Like,
Dangerously so.
Ryan.
Rope around you?
Ryan, hand me your damn rope.
Alright, I'm gonna tie a rope around.
hey, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Hey, Reylinar, what?
Hold on.
We're waiting. We're holding on.
Wait for it. Got it. All right, I got a plan.
While you were waiting for it, you see something scurry from this rock over to this rock. The last thing you remember you saw was behind that rock.
Come on, Reylinar, what's your plan?
Might have
Keep seeing
one
stuff
over there.
moving.
2 things. Something's definitely over there. Maybe more than one.
Agreed.
I saw it too.
Alright?
That bridge is not good. That's not a good bridge. But that the ladder looks sturdy.
Do you want to go down?
I was thinking lay
Let's
it over the
pull
bridge.
the ladder up. I agree.
Could pull the ladder up. Could
All right.
pull the ladder up. I can't pull the ladder up.
I think me and you can pull the ladder
I
up.
think we can get the ladder up.
Then we can see how long the ladder actually is, and then we'll know how deep this thing actually.
There'll be an athletics check of pulling the ladder up.
Probably athletics or strength. Okay, so we're gonna go try to pull this ladder up that's over here.
It's right here.
At the corner. We're gonna.
And you have night vision?
I do not. Neither of us do.
Yeah,
But I have a
neither of us
glowing. I have a bright
He has a
shield.
shield,
he's got
and
the
they
shield.
Oh, you've
and
got
they-
the big bright
He's got the
shield
bright
of
shield,
lights.
and they both have night vision, so
So they're good.
they're fine.
When you
I'm going.
go on.
Can I ready an Eldritch Blast for if I see a creature run over there again?
You can ready an Eldritch Blast if you see a creature running over there.
Just kind of keeping an eye on my
Horse graveyard. Nice.
Thinking that we're seeing the
smell.
The meat.
meat, or all of the from them stealing all of the other wagons. You don't guess of what we're
Are
seeing.
they horses or just bodies?
Both.
Okay.
So what you see when your shield gets close enough down the edge for light to be cast down in the shield, you can see about 20 feet down is the top of a pile of bodies. But not this pile of bodies is reminiscent of the pile of laundry that you found in the prison, where it's actually like a 5-foot pile of bodies. It's not 5 or 6 bodies down there. It's a bunch of bodies, and that they are in varying degrees of decay.
Okay.
Roll a perception for me.
It's gonna be 10.
Should be a 5.
Freaking getting them out of the way fast, I guess.
Don't perceive shit. Now.
I feel like I've explained that pretty well.
Yeah, we see bodies, and I think I'll call back. Their bodies.
I think I did that pretty well.
Oh well, let us with the dark vision come over to the edge and look down there and see if we can see anything. Unless you're opposed. Over to this edge.
Can I do an investigation check to see if I see any doors down that little cavern down there with what we have lit up so far?
Perception.
Yes.
Oh.
You
You
can.
keep rolling, Ron.
Let's do 12.
There you go.
So guys with dark vision, now that you have the combo of the lights plus the dark vision, you're able to see that the cave is really laid out a lot like my map that I've built for you here. It's kind of like lips, and it's even more cavernous underneath. There is just like a pile of bodies in the middle, and then there's a little like trickle of what would be a creek rolling through, not like flowing water that would make any sort of noise, but the remnants of what would have been there at the, let's call it the north end, away from me. At that north end down there, you can see there's a big like passageway that's kind of been barricaded up with rocks and things, and that's where the water is trickling through. Yeah.
Cool.
And it's dark down there.
Conveying
It's really dark down there.
super dark down in the depths.
Now that you're looking with the night vision, will you? All right, no.
Can we pull the ladder up, or is it like fastened?
You can pull the ladder up.
Let's keep going with this. We can check this out after we figure out what.
Athletics check?
And is that ladder going down like this way?
16?
It's like going down all the ladders, now that you can see with all the light and everything.
Okay, good guy.
All the ladders kind of like go down to like the pile of bodies.
Okay. So what'd you get with yours?
16.
You got a 16. I have a 23 with a nat 20. To pull this ladder up.
You are able to pull it up, and
Okay,
I will
easy.
also include that with that strong of a check, you were able to pull it up without making too much of a racket.
Just yeah.
So let's
Cool.
go.
Do they pull
gingerly
back
then.
any with the ladder since it's 20 feet long?
Yeah, or maybe we're probably down back here.
Yeah, I figure we're walking it back after we pull it up. Okay, so we have the ladder. Let's go ahead and y'all want to grab the other end, the nice body sticky end, and we'll move it over. Actually, no, we're strong enough. They can just fire the carry.
Well, we got it. We got
I
this.
knew that was gonna happen.
It's fun.
And
Yeah, so let's
we're gonna move this back over.
move it on over here and put this
Put it back.
ladder over the rickety bridge and hopefully reinforce it.
Do we need to roll anything for putting the ladder on top of the rickety bridge?
Dex or anything?
Yeah, give me some dexterity on that.
Okay. Would there be? Do you think it would? I don't know if that's sleight of hand. Trying to help.
I mean,
you out.
athletics would be fine. Would that still be athletics?
It's
I'll let you do athletics because I'll say
21.
there's 2 ways you can accomplish this well: brute strength and
finesse.
finesse. So
Cool.
I'll let you accomplish it either of those ways.
21.
18.
Yeah, you guys are big and strong, and so holding a 20-foot ladder from the short end is not, the end of the world for you guys, and you were able to lay the ladder across. The way that this bridge is set up, the ladder lays across, and the bridge is kind of like dangling down a little bit
So it's
underneath
a
it.
suspension of the
Because
bridge.
there's like a dip in the bridge, and your ladder now goes, straight across. I will clarify that this ladder is not,
Not rickety.
they didn't get it at Home Depot.
Yeah, it's not the best ladder. It's a homemade wooden ladder.
It's a cave ladder.
Right.
A good wet,
A
stained
nice
body
damp
cave.
body cave ladder.
Nothing stronger than good damp wood for a cave. Let me tell you. Okay. Unless there's any volunteers to go across first, I will gladly go. I mean, there's something on the other side, and if we get whoever goes first, we might have to face it alone for a second.
Yeah.
You do have the light shield. So
I'm
if you go
also
first-
very big.
I'll tie
I'm the
on
person who's most
How-
likely
how
to
much
break
you weigh?
this. A lot.
What do you weigh?
What if we? What if
I
we
weigh
send
about
every-
260 pounds.
What if
I'm a
we
beastie
send-
boy?
I'm 250. I can wrap a rope around you and around this rock.
Yeah.
And we can kind of, you get across, then you get across. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least it gives us some sort of safety on you falling.
Yeah. Can you turn it into anything that can?
What's the width of the chasm as it stands?
Oh yeah. How far is this?
Is it like 10 feet? Is it the full 20 feet of the ladder?
It's to scale, so you've got
So 20 feet?
you've got like a solid 10-foot gap in between, and then like a sketchy 2.5 feet on either side, but 15 feet from confident area to confident area.
Damn, if it didn't take up one of your
Let's
things, I'd say it tangled like the actual bridge, but if that take up one of your, that's not a, that's an actual spell, right?
That's an
Not a
actual
cantrip.
spell.
Okay.
I would not do that.
Yeah,
However,
I'm sure.
I am down to go across. I'm down to go across because the movement that I've seen has been things moving away from this edge. And I can see okay down here. So I'm going to volunteer to move across the bridge first. And then you can toss.
Will you do a charisma check?
Charisma
Or like deception specifically? Or a save, I mean.
Save?
Yeah.
Charisma save is going to be a 21.
And then
You feel like you resisted something. Like a thought kind of passed through your head and it didn't manifest itself. You feel like you actually can feel like a slight tug mentally.
I can't tell from where it came.
No, I mean
I'm a
from across the
hypervigilant.
crevasse.
Take a look around.
Yeah.
No. You are now aggressive.
yes, I'm going.
What's happened?
Nothing but something could have. Or it was aggressive.
Right.
all right here.
Right.
Not in your mind.
Yes, sir.
Give me the end of your rope.
More than normal.
I have gotten the end of the rope from Ryan Cooper. I'm going to move across the ladder and get to one of these big stones to tie it around.
Give me a dexterity check.
And that's a 20?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were.
I got started.
I love that so much. That's one of the best.
Kitchen, huh?
Oh,
Ooh.
man. That's not close. That's not close enough. And that's a 7.
Okay, so while you are crawling across, there's a ladder. You have a slip on the ladder where your foot slips off the ladder and goes down onto the bridge. And you were able to, when your foot hits the bridge, you kind of push off of it, and you come back up to the ladder, and you get the vibe that the bridge is fine.
Oh. And so I've made it across?
Yes, and you have made it across.
Are we good? Have we make it?
I think so. I get the sense that the bridge is fine.
Maybe
but I weigh 42 pounds.
Okay.
You guys weigh 6 times as much as me.
All right, Math.
Hey!
Yeah.
2 of you weigh 6 times as much as me.
Thank you.
Trying to remember the jumping rules.
Oh no.
Kayvon, do you remember the rules on jumping?
Yeah, it's half your distance but you can't
I believe
use.
there's a roll. Isn't there a roll involved? I believe there's a roll.
It's a dexterity
It's
roll
on
if you
the-
want
I think it's on the back of his.
it. I think it's up there on your back drop.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Okay, so what are you doing, Beth?
Because I remember looking this up.
I'm moving over to this closest.
Well, I'm gonna get Meth over there before you start
I
moving.
think with the running start, you can jump half your strength score.
And these are
long jump or
No, you're
Long jump. Like if I
long
wanted to
jump,
jump,
if you have 10 feet to run, you jump a number of feet up to your strength score.
up to.
If you have 10 feet to run. If you're having to make a standing long jump, you can only leap half that distance.
Okay, so I can only jump 16 feet.
These are
With a running jump.
5-foot squares like the other board.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
that's
move over
20-foot
to
jump.
this boulder and try to tie my end of the rope around it.
Yeah, he said
For-
it should be 20.
right. Gotcha.
Ryan
Meth.
Cooper still has the other end of the rope.
Okay, Meth. You
Okay,
grab a
so
hold of that.
you are
rope.
tying around this rock.
Right.
You're kind of sneaking around still because you're in this cave and you know there's some questionable things going on. While you walk around this rock and you come back, you're standing here, fastening the knot as well as you can. I'd like a sleight of hand, dexterity-based check for your knot tying abilities.
Here we go.
Come on. Yeah.
That is an 18.
You are feeling pretty good
Come
about
on,
that knot.
Okay.
But
To have and have not.
while you are tightening down that knot, back behind this rock, you see a frail 100-ish pound creature that is poking its head out from around the rock, and the creature's almost entire head is a giant eyeball. It's kind of got the humanoid shape to it, but really frail, and it's got a giant eyeball and a little mouth underneath the giant eyeball, and it looks at you. You're really making eye contact, very much so, with this eyeball, and it looks at you, and you hear a whisper, not coming out of the mouth. You can tell that the mouth is shut. You hear the whisper, "Are you here to feed me?"
Food?
Can I show you a picture?
So
What food do you need?
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
It's not a pretty looking thing.
It's pretty ugly. Meth, I think we should get you across that.
Yeah. And you said that's a 20-foot gap.
Y'all don't know anything's going on. As a reminder,
Right.
that's that.
Is he doing that stutter thing out loud?
I was
You tell me.
I was doing that stutter thing out loud. I'm frozen right there, and I'm going food. What kind of food? I don't know.
Okay, Sam, you said that
Get
was
over here.
20 feet, right? Not. I'm trying to double check. Make sure.
20 chasm.
Everything's to scale.
Okay.
The depth is to scale. The distance across is to scale. Everything's the way that it feels.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna.
And you respond
this
back
guy.
with that mumble,
Yeah.
and
There is a rope that's tied to that other rock
Yeah.
and to me.
in
Okay.
your
And there's that ladder
head, I
goes
require things to eat.
2.5 feet on either side.
Okay.
Across, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start making my way across the bridge. I forget, were we doing checks on this?
Yes. So you are going to try to cross the ladder.
Yes, holding
And
on to the
there's
rope.
yeah,
Okay.
rope wrapped around me. And
So I will put away my
How much
warhammer.
does your 7 foot?
I'm a lean 260.
Okay.
I'm a
It
lean
is
260.
lean for 7
It is.
Lean 260.
I mean, I'm a beefy boy, but I'm a
Nice
beefy
spread out.
boy.
Let's remember, that's
Yeah,
some
I'm
good
lanky.
spread out.
I get
Spread
out there, you know, I'm like Lincoln, okay?
So you will need to roll a dexterity check to see if you're staying on top of this ladder.
Let's hope so. That is an 8.
Shit.
Okay.
Aren't you glad I didn't use it as a dump stat, guys?
So how are you crossing and using this in this rope?
So what I envisioned myself doing was putting my warhammer away, taking the rope fully in my right hand, and while I have my shield still on my left, I was going to kind of use it as secondary to kind of hopefully, brace. I was going to pull the rope tight, so that I've got it right there, and just start inching my way across, basically a foot on each side main pole of the ladder, just trying to. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're standing up.
I'm
holding the
standing
rope
up, just
tight.
using, like trying to brace
Pulling
against
across.
that rope. Yeah.
Okay, so your dexterity check of being
8.
able to, in the dim light,
Yeah.
nail your footsteps of walking across
Not great.
failed.
Yeah.
Your foot goes to a place on the ladder where you didn't expect it to be. When the weight of that foot that you were putting down hits the bridge underneath, your foot, smashes right through
Yeah.
that board, just kind of crumbles underneath where your foot was. And then you are going to have to, since you are now standing on one foot, I'm going to need a second dexterity check to see if you're staying upright on there.
Okay, 16.
Okay, you wobble, but you're able to catch your balance. You pick your foot back up, and you are fine. But you know that bridge is not going to handle you.
Okay. And I'm like any amount across or no?
You're halfway across.
I'm halfway across. I mean, go back or go forward. Either way, it's the same amount.
Go forward.
You could jump from there.
Well, I feel like if I jumped off of that, it would
Push too much
snap
pressure, yeah.
underneath me.
It is you're not climbing up a ladder,
Yeah.
standing in the middle of a ladder.
Yeah.
So that's not
Yeah.
ideal.
The strength
Also, the
is.
Jacob's ladder effect of it.
I guess I'm gonna try to. It's either go forward or go back, and it's if I'm split in the middle. Yeah, I might as well just try. So I guess I'm gonna try to push forward.
Okay.
Yeah. Try to get my foot back up on the ladder.
All right. Dex
Yeah.
check one last time for me.
10.
10 is enough at this point, just to
Yeah.
make you the rest of the way across.
Clumsily,
the
I
ladder.
assume.
You had your scare, and you were able to make it across.
Yeah. Just be careful. The bridge underneath is not good. Not good.
So one of you two go. I'm gonna act like y'all have used your turn
Yeah.
this round.
Mind if I go next?
Not at all. I'm still holding on to that rope.
I'm holding on to the one on this side as well, even though it's
The
tied
one-
to a rope
yeah.
right now.
You just need to loosely make sure that if somebody starts falling, you can start pulling them up.
Get a hand on it.
Nobody let go of the rope.
Never let go of the rope.
Never let go of that
Yeah.
just charge it at me.
It's a dex, right? Or is it acrobatics? Probably dex.
Trying to see if I want to use my favorite by the gods.
And what's your weight Reylinar? I remember you being like 140,
I
150.
am a hefty 110.
110. Okay.
Featherweight over here.
Well,
It's still 3 times. We'll go to 2.5.
2.5 times. Sorry, Reylinar.
If I fail a save or miss an attack, so that's neither, so I can't even use it. That is a 9.
a 9 on your dexterity.
Yes.
Okay, so you are crawling across. Are you taking the same method that he did, the standing, holding the rope, or are you crawling, or how are you doing this?
I think that safety line of the rope is a little bit more valuable, so I'll same way meth.
And the rope is being held by these two also.
So you're trying to like get the crossbar, their feet in the crossbar and the thing every time. As you're going across, you have an experience similar to what you witnessed when Ben Naughton crossed, where you didn't nail the ladder check, and you get down and your foot falls and you feel like everything went to hell and your foot lands on the bridge. The bridge like creaks and really groans, but it catches your weight, and you are able to continue by getting back up onto the ladder. That was enough to halt your progress, so in order to get going again, I want another dex check.
That's an 18.
And you deftly move on across the rest of the way, and you're feeling good about that. Barely.
I'm gonna go check on Bip.
Dragonborn, tell me about your waistline.
Going to 250.
Okay.
I'm gonna wrap the rope around me in kind of like a climber's knot. Do you need a check for a knot or anything?
Yeah.
Do you want sleight of hand or do you
Sleight
want
of
dead?
hand for a knot.
Check for knot.
19.
You made yourself a nice like diaper.
Yeah.
You're like, guys, it's okay. I go to Summit. I got
You're
this.
like, I knew something about this back on my dragon planet that I came from.
extra foot of slack.
I was a spelunker. I was a spelunker.
Guys, everybody's into rock climbing these days. Where are you from?
Mining coal.
rage.
And then I start making my way across the bridge as well.
Fail this dex check for me, please.
Funny.
Nat 20.
Can I like bounce on the motherfucker and swing up?
So you are going across, and you get to the middle of the ladder,
Can't see by
and
the
you
way.
kind of like look around over your shoulder and look at the other guys, and you give them the little like, is this okay? And everybody is not happy with the fact that
What are you doing?
the chunkiest guy out of the bunch is test bouncing the ladder with this thing's crawling across. But you are in fact able to make your way the rest of the way across the ladder.
Yeah. All right.
All right. And now I'm going to turn to y'all and say, there's some shit right there behind Boulder.
The moment you point and start saying that, the thing very obviously goes and scurries off behind the next boulder.
Did we get a look at it?
And as it scurries, all of you in the echo are hearing food, I want food, echoed into your head. Give me a perception check to see if you guys are seeing what you see.
I don't think I see it with a 7.
Already seen it.
Not with an 8.
I already synced it.
You're welcome to describe it if, you know. I like that.
Yeah. I was laughing at that one earlier.
20.
You guys
Go in
see
their
a dim
circles.
little body kind of scurry, like an all-four crawl. You can tell that the being is a bipedal, stands on 2 legs typically, but with the scurry is like a get
What was
down on all
that?
4s.
It had
scurry.
one eye.
What?
And it was as large as my face.
Did it have an eye patch or?
The eye?
No,
Or the
it
hair?
had
When you-
one
When you say
It's a
that,
cyclops.
in your head,
Was the eyes
you
big in his
hear-
face,
to
or
be
is the whole
fair, your
animal
face
big in
isn't
his
that
face?
big.
That's a good. Was it a small cyclops?
I just said to think it's saying something to me. It seems to be repeating.
Okay,
Did you
okay.
guys hear anything
Take
about
a deep
food?
breath.
It was saying something about
Nothing
food.
about
It was
food.
looking at me, and then I heard something else. about
Describe
food,
what
but
you
it's in
saw
my head.
first.
Bit.
What? Whoa! Take a deep breath.
and then in your head you hear, "You're so simple-minded. There's not much in here."
Screw you, buddy.
Sam, I'd like to try something.
You're so simple-minded. There's not much in here.
You gotta be.
What would you like to do? You gotta be joking.
I'm gonna use a combination of a couple cantrips.
Okay.
I would like to use my minor illusion to create the illusion of like a field-dressed goat, like on the ground, and I would like to use prestidigitation to make it smell like one.
Okay. My understanding of minor illusion is that it's obviously magical.
Minor illusion
I thought it had to be small though, didn't it?
within a 5-foot cube.
Is it a 5-foot cube on mine?
Oh, you know what that is? That's minor conjuration. That's
Yes.
obviously magical.
Yes.
Minor illusion is not.
Physical
obviously
interaction reveals it to be an illusion because things can pass through it. Creature can determine it's an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check against my spell save DC to discern it is an illusion. But it does look like it's real.
So are you able to do 2 actions at once? Or 2 cantrips?
It's prestidigitation bonus.
I'll let this be treated like 2 turns, where 1 turn you make it appear, then 6 seconds later you waft the aroma over there. I'll let those play so we can just move past that question and we can remember to look back at that later.
And in between
where are
that,
you,
I'm gonna
where
go
are you
ahead and
doing
untie
that?
the knot.
Prestidigitation
Yeah,
only works up to
yeah.
10 feet. Well, minor illusion you can do 30 feet.
Yeah.
but Prestidigitation
Cool.
is
I'll just
limited
take
to
my
10.
rope back while he's
So if
doing
you
that.
moved,
We go untie my rope and put it back in my box.
I got these short little arms.
So I got it.
So tall.
Okay, thank you.
I'll move up to this rock here. And then
come behind you. Oh, I've got a big glowing shield.
Yeah, you do. Let's leave you kind of right there. You can't really cover up your glowing shield either.
No, don't really want to though. I want to find this thing.
I'm okay with that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, I figure at this point we're not hiding from it though.
Do you have to do any sort of somatic or verbal things to manufacture these images?
for prestidigitation.
That's verbal somatic.
Okay, so there's enough for...
Verbal somatic.
Okay. Let me roll...
Minor is somatic.
Okay, so there is... when you do that, in your head, in the like voice that you hear, this time it's not a recognizable voice, nor is it your own voice. You can feel that it's a different voice that's actually like talking to you, rather than being like just inner monologue. And you hear the voice say, I know my magic. A good wizard could make that appear like that. A great wizard could actually make it taste good.
Oh, it will taste good. It'll taste fantastic.
What are you talking about, Reylinar?
More of just an offer. Trying to test your palate.
And you say that out loud?
Mm-hmm. And with that, I'm gonna like do one of these like back against the rock, like I'm ready to bail.
Creature that looks Like what everybody now knows what an Nothic looks like?
Yeah.
A creature that looks like that comes over and bends down and goes to take a bite out of the illusion. If you want to describe how that happens with your illusion, I'd love to hear it.
The image is flawless. It looks just like a field-dressed goat, and as soon as his teeth go to touch it, they just pass right through it like nothing. And then, as if he recognizes that, he'll look, and it just kind of dims, and it becomes translucent, but it's still there.
Thing looks up at you, transfers the "that's what I thought" into your head. You hear "that's what I thought," and then I need a deception check.
Deception or charisma save?
Charisma save.
That's a 21.
All right.
And we're all able to see that.
You feel a familiar tug at your brain.
Did I see that happen?
You see the thing come out. Yeah, when he makes the glow of the food, it kind of makes a scene. Something just appeared, so all of y'all's attention obviously went to like the illusion that he was
dash
creating.
over there.
Yeah.
Sam, can I do an intelligence check to see if or a nature check or something to see if I recognize what it is?
Please do.
Okay, it's a natural 19. My intelligence is a flat 0 modifier, so if it's based on that, it's going to be 0. Because, unless it wouldn't be survival. Yeah, so 19.
So you recognize a Nothic, which
something I've heard about.
Is a being that you know is defined would be a medium aberration, but
something goes against nature, though.
And this being that you see, that you are recognizing, is a thing that has kind of driven itself crazy by its own pursuit for the understanding of arcana and magic, and that it is, mentally disturbed by its quest to pursue magic knowledge.
Really fast, can I just kind of relay this to everybody? If y'all don't know what this is, this looks like a Nothic to me. They are, well, to put it easy, they're not sane, and it probably needs to die.
I'm gonna dash over there and start swapping at him.
As that's happening, this scurries over this way, back behind the rock.
All right, so I'm right over by the.
It's a mercy killing.
Could I have taken a reaction when it did its thing and I saved against it? Can I do something back?
So it's not like it's not an attack. Roll an Arcana check for me.
12.
So what you can tell is happening is that this being is trying to magically read your mind. And it is looking into your past and your history, and it is trying to pluck from the deep recesses of your mind.
How tall are these rocks?
These rocks are tall. They're 8 feet that you can't see behind.
Okay.
Some of them are stalagmites that are like big things like that, and then some of them are actual just boulders that have fallen from the ceiling of the cave.
Do I know the source of magic that he's using when he does that? Like, is it like a charisma based, an intelligence based? Can I just determine that?
Sure. So you are able to tell that this is a wisdom insight check against your charisma deception, your ability to hide that from it with your charisma.
If I can take a bonus action as a response to him doing that to me, I would like to. If not, that's cool.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to cast Hex as a bonus action on him. As he does that, my reaction is to cast Hex.
Okay.
So I will cast Hex targeting his Wisdom. So he now has disadvantage on ability checks made with Wisdom.
Then that just happens.
It's concentration up to 1 hour. It's a bonus action, range of 90 feet, and if I do damage, it's an extra d6 necrotic.
Yeah.
Okay. That Nothic has been hexed.
And I'm going to say, hey, we have real food for you. We just wanted to see what you were.
I'm
Moffat?
When you shout that, you see this rock in particular is 12 feet high. You see the little scurry eyeball poke its head up off the top of the thing. And you hear in your head, food bringer, let's talk.
Can
It's asking me to talk.
Only
to
you hear
guys.
that.
It's asking me to talk, you guys. It's in my head. Does it go? It's in my head. Nothics go in your head. I read about them.
Can
I
I
read about them. I read
move
about them.
closer during this after I see it jump up? Is there enough time for me to?
Sure.
Take away that little illusion.
And if it's still up there, oh nope, it's not.
As you approach, you hear in your head, "Come much closer. We're gonna have a problem."
And then I'm gonna say to him, "Don't worry, I just got a little food for you." And I'm gonna chuck a javelin at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my short bow and start shooting at him too.
Can I
Roll for chucking javelin.
roll for a chucking javelin? That is gonna be a 19 to hit.
Okay. Now we will roll for initiative,
Yeah.
and I will give him a straight chance to beat you in that.
14. I rolled very low. I only got a 2 on initiative. I'm very low.
All right. So you throw, and while it would normally hit, I'm going to let him have the initiative and his spending his turn going back behind that ahead of you.
Okay.
Everybody, since we're in turn based, let's roll for initiative.
All right, Ryan.
Stick with the 5. It's always bad to be last as a rogue, though.
Not all.
It's not always great to be last as a paladin, though.
No. I kind of need you to injure some motherfuckers.
I like how I go from a 14 to a 2. Come on, Red, you were doing so well for me. Hot and cold with me, hot and cold. Let's get you warmed up.
Will you grab me something?
What's yours?
I was
Can you grab
2.
me a... Yeah, the lunch is fine.
Bottom of the order, probably.
16.
Cinco.
5.
Yep, because it's Cinco.
Yeah, my good Cinco.
Okay. You see the javelin go through. The little thing kind of goes and hides behind the rock. Reylinar, it is now your action.
He did hide behind the rock?
Yes, the
Okay.
javelin flew and the Nothic went behind the rock. I think I'm close to you too. Oh no, he fell in front of the rock. He's dead now.
The rock
died.
rolled over him.
It's gonna end this so fast, too.
I was trying to.
2 squares? 1 square?
1 square.
For what?
Movement?
Yeah, those are 2 squares. Oh, no, sorry. This is one lines of one square. Each square is a square. That's a line.
Okay. I'll back up behind this rock and I'm peeking out, waiting for him to poke around.
You brave Sir Robin over here?
I will ready an Eldritch Blast as soon as I see his face.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
While you are readying this Eldritch Blast, you hear in your head, it doesn't have to be this way.
You're gonna do this, man.
You've pried into my mind twice!
Next is Ben Naughton.
I'm going, actually, I don't know if I want to do the athletics check to climb on top of that rock. So, because my athletics are
Your sensible shoes aren't great for climbing.
Librarian shoes. They're very slippery on the bottom.
Quiet.
I'm going to get a little bit closer, and then I'm going to minor illusion across the chasm behind it, as if there are footsteps running up on the old Nothic.
Guys, this battle's happening in the perfect spot from my angle.
Yeah.
So,
Can I see that guy now? Is he on my side? Where you go?
I think he was supposed to run back here. Where is he right now?
Yeah, he's behind. Yeah, he's right where
supposed to be behind.
right where you were
Okay.
tapping.
I think he moved him because we can't see him.
Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or he teleports.
Which is gonna suck.
Oh, Shadow Step!
Okay. Sorry, Ben. What were you doing?
Alright, so I've moved a little bit closer, and I'm casting a minor illusion behind the rock over here, as if there are steps that are rushing up on Yield. Nothic. Yield Nothic. And that's just a cantrip.
And minor illusions allowed to do sounds.
Yes.
Yes.
It's vision or sound, but not
Yes.
both.
Right.
That's right.
And it has a 30-foot range, I think, which should be enough for that.
If not, I can move.
I think 30 would be about here.
Yeah, I'm gonna move dangerously close to the chasm. And hope that doesn't bite me in the ass.
That's right, there's a ladder up. There's a ladder.
I know, but that's like,
Fall damage isn't that bad.
You can just turn into a bird.
I can't fly yet. But I could turn into a bear on the way down and absorb all the damage.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Turn into a bear, take a fall.
Might have a few checks coming.
Roll for bear.
I don't need to, it's a bonus action. So, and that is my turn. So I've cast that. I don't really have another real action to say, except go get him, JoJo. It's out of character, but they don't know that.
JoJo the Brave.
JoJo the Brave.
Okay. Ryan, it's your turn. As your action rolls up, you hear in your head, you don't want to do this.
Oh, yes, I do. I'm gonna move up around the rock where I last saw him.
Like,
Yeah,
like over here?
yeah, like right there. And I guess attack him if he's still there.
And is this a wall of the cave on this, and there are stairs on either end, or is that just like open down?
Sorry, say that again.
On the far side of the rock.
Like on the far side, there are like stairs down deeper into the cave.
Here's a wall.
Okay.
Here, yes, there's
Okay.
a wall here. There's stairs down here and stairs down here.
Okay.
Ryan Cooper, as you come around the corner behind that rock, you come across two Nothics that have both taken their action to hold their attacks for somebody coming around the corner.
Awesome.
Don't you have a thing that lets you?
Yeah, I can disengage and run the fuck away, which I'm gonna do right now as my bonus action.
Well, I think the whole held attack still get a swipe at you, but I was
Yeah.
like, don't you have like
Yeah, but I don't have.
cunning action or
Yeah, my cunning action would be to disengage and run. Or I can dash.
16
Right,
plus
yeah.
4 is 20 to hit.
Hit.
1d6
There's one more.
slashing.
Oh, I can.
They get evade.
8 slashing damage.
8 slashing damage.
Yep.
Or,
And then,
and I can hide. Those are all.
does anybody know a reason that on a held action would multi-attack be able to still happen?
in theory it should.
You're withholding your attack or your action to attack, and when you take the attack action,
The held
you
action was if
multi-attack.
something comes back around this cliff, I'm coming at
Yeah, and if they normally multi-attack, they still get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a multi-attack, which is a 19 plus 4 is 23.
Push in, you're a rogue.
Wow. 6 plus 3 on the d6.
Even
I'm sorry.
You don't want to do this.
6 plus 3 on the, that's 9 slashing damage.
I'm down.
Alright.
So I think I'm next in the.
So, just to remember, everybody, I'm going to address this transition. You see Ryan Cooper go behind the rock. You hear a noise, and then you hear silence.
And a thud, because 250 pounds just hit the ground.
Sack potatoes, go. I'm up, right? That's at the very bottom.
After that is meth, yes sir.
Okay. Can I get there? Let's see, 5, 10. What is that? 15, 20, 25, 30. I could get over to the other side.
So to clarify, this
Yeah.
black isn't really marked out. If you did want to go around the other way, I wouldn't stop you. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, but that's really close to a chasm. So I think I'm gonna pop over here.
You think they're strong enough to push you?
I mean, I don't want them to try.
Okay.
I'd rather be on this side do the pushing, you know what I mean? Line of sight. So I guess I'm gonna run over here, come face to face with the unconscious body of my friend and two Nothics.
So as you do that,
Yeah.
the second Nothic had its action held, and we hadn't gone into that since the other one was really just a
Yeah.
multi-attack. So the second Nothic has an action held against you, or slashing against you. 12 plus 3.
Not gonna hit.
Nice. Second attack with the slashy is a natural 20.
Motherfucker.
I know, I feel like an asshole.
That's just a hit.
I like open rolling.
No, but no, that doubles the damage.
That doubles damage, yeah.
Pray for one.
Alright, here's some open roll down. We got one of them. We got one of them. Alright.
1 and
1 and a 5, and then that is plus 3 each time.
No,
Just
so
one
I
time?
guess-
Yeah, just one time.
yeah.
So 6, 9.
9 damage?
Slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's it for the held actions. Just a
Motherfucker.
Well,
And the bonus Nothic I put in there because I thought there was going to be 7.
Do we have minis for those guys so I know where they are in relation to me?
Yes, I have your minis actually.
Yes. My little weird blight guys that I just use for everything evil.
They're good fits for.
Hey,
for this.
they're kind of just weird guys. I like them.
How tall are Nothics usually? About like half this size?
I'd say that the Nothics are like wizards that have like kind of
They've kind of decrepit over their
something else.
over their patch.
So
and
in
pursue
general,
magic.
the Nothics can kind of are like the decayed and dysfunction size of whatever they were before.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a a normal sized human. Let's say I haven't been 180 pounds in my adult life, but I'm going to say that 180 pounds is a normal sized human. And so that has like kind of withered away into this 110 pound, 100 pound kind of skin and bones, one eyeball, nasty looking thing, fangs, teeth.
Would you say, as a free action, can I yell?
Are they working out or having sex?
Could be either, brother.
Those dogs have been on a roll tonight.
Can I, as a free action, just call out, like, hey, we're gonna need some help over here?
Sure.
Okay, I was gonna say, hey, Bip, we're gonna need some help over here.
How loud do you say that?
Oh, I say it pretty darn loud, because, well, I mean, Dragon Boy's down, and I just got hit for a good chunk.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I just want to say, hey, Bip, we're going to need some help over here, and then I'm going to take a swing at the first Nothic, the one that's closest to Ryan. Please hit. That is going to be a 15 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Okay, cool.
Meets it, beats it. You will know that barely hit.
Barely. Well, I'm going to swing down my Warhammer, and I'm using Divine Smite. Okay?
Ooh, no.
So, that is going to cost me a spell slot,
No
but it's going to add 2d8 radiant damage in case they have any weakness to that. I mean, they certainly seem gross. Can I borrow a d8? Thank you. So, let's see. We'll use this as my regular. It's going to be 7 piercing damage and then 9 radiant damage.
16 all day. Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
We'll call the one you hit number 1.
Numero uno. Call him Pistachio.
Okay.
Okay. He's still up, I assume?
Crack his
He is still up.
Okay. Cool.
Not even looking that bad.
Not even looking that bad. So I've used all my movement. I don't think I have any. Actually, bonus action.
Do it.
I'm gonna
Touch
go.
yourself.
I'm gonna go hidden step. I turn invisible. Gone.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm invisible. I don't have a healing bonus action.
So,
Full action.
I'm going to break this fourth wall here for a second and just talk to you.
hear it.
Nothics have a thing called Keen Sight, which gives them advantage on wisdom checks. There's no, that rely on sight.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, like, with your racial ability, of your invisibility, there's no, like, wisdom break to the invisibility or anything.
No, it acts just like the spell, like invisible. I am just gone. It only lasts for 1 turn. It lasts until the beginning of my next turn, or until I attack or deal damage or force a saving throw. So basically, until I do something. So even if they hit me, I'm still invisible until the beginning of my turn. And since I'm invisible, anything trying to hit me should have a disadvantage.
Can I look at something?
Heard. Yes.
They have true sight. Of course they do. Sorry, I feel like an asshole. It's okay, I'm just gonna die over here, it's cool. We're fighting 2 Nothics and there's only 4 of us, Reylinar. Whose team are you on?
It's fine.
Where did you go for a month? That week.
Okay. Well, I'm done.
You hear a echoey cackle as you go invisible.
Cool. So who's top?
That brings us back to Reylinar.
It's Reylinar. Good distance.
Hang on one second. Let me reset the set camera real quick.
Oh, and Crockpot.
Oh, thank you.
I got it. Who's up? It?
Is it me? Is Reylinar already on?
Oh, where is it? I'm gonna make my way to the
Wall.
west wall.
Open the steps.
On this side? Nope. Nope. Not 50.
Do not eat my D20.
Not even my D20.
Dog poop precise. Out of line of sight.
You have a yard with a hose now. You just have to like hose through it.
Yeah. Alright.
Which one was hexed again? Number 1?
Numero
Yeah,
uno.
one is
Okay.
the one that's
Next to me.
on my left, your right.
The one that downed me and one, 2
The
hit.
one that I hit with a nice little.
So wait, he's down to.
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious. But healing will still work on an unconscious person.
As long as it's not audibly transferred.
So you'd have to stabilize me a bit.
Okay.
Whole healing.
No, healing word. The healing word should work no matter what.
Do some research.
That's why it's mildly overpowered.
Yeah, I'll go there and
I would argue that unconsciousness would mean you can't hear it. But I'm happy to take a Merle's or a Perkins override.
I understand not being able to like understand or mentally hear it like in your own brain, but if you're unconscious, your ears should still be working. But that's up to the book.
I don't know.
that is a 15 for an Eldritch Blast on number 2.
15
Beats it,
the
beats
attack
it.
on the Eldritch Blast. 15 is
AC, yes.
15 hits.
Alright, and that is 10 damage.
Nice.
So when you do the Eldritch Blast on number 2, you get its full attention. The eye goes and looks at you, and because the eye is the whole size of the face, the actions of the pupil like dilating and fixating on you is like really dramatic. And that big black in the middle, it goes from that down into like a little like I'm looking at you.
Weird.
Then it would be Nothic number 1's turn. Nothic number 1 will turn and confuse the Fearbulg who thought he was invisible. Will stop and stare right at you. And even though you felt invisible, you're extra confused because you not only did it look at you, but it
Just
looked like
feel it.
directly into your eyeballs.
This is some Frodo wearing the ring eye on you stuff, just like, I see you.
And I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw against magic from you. So.
Con save. My turn save is.
I forgot I hated that song. Background.
Bad. Let's just say bad. No, it's below 10, so bad.
Since this necrotic damage is coming from inside of you, which is a rotting gaze, I will let you roll for your own 3d6 of necrotic damage.
No, that's your hit dice.
Here, you need
No, I got it.
You guys need to
The
step it
save
up.
is just a d20.
Seriously, I dropped a d6.
Then I'm cool. If it's a 1, then I have to color in 2 of those.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's roll up a new character number, I guess. Oh, wonderful. So 12 damage.
Roll your own damage. I like that. Roll for damage
R-Y-O-D.
on yourself.
It's brutal.
I have that much.
Nice.
Cool. What's next?
Yeah. You up against the wall with me yet?
Literally by a hair. I'm basically bleeding out of my eyes, ears, and nose right now. Just like,
But you're invisible.
Yeah.
but I'm bleeding, so yeah, you can't see it, guys.
There's just like red drops.
You guys just see blood on the floor and just invisibly though. Yeah. So what's next?
Bimp Naughton.
Bimp Naughton's going to. I guess we got not much of another choice. but to
always.
As you say that, I'm saying what you just said out loud. I'm treating it like as your inner monologue, as your character. Like you were thinking, I guess I have no other choice but to fight this thing. You hear a reply in your head. Choice, you always have choice.
choice, you always have choice, which makes me want to bring up is this.
What you looking for?
Charm person. Does that work on something as decrepit as?
I mean, I know the actual answer, but I don't know what your character would know.
So there's not going to be a description in charm person if they can hear you and understand your language, but some creatures have immunity to charm.
Right. Okay.
Whether this is one of them or not.
Yeah, this is not.
Is the trial and error part.
Never even used it, so I don't even know really. I don't have enough experience with it.
Healing words should work on unconscious creatures.
What I do know
Can't
works.
find an actual.
I let it happen last time. Last time they tried to do it on an unconscious person, I let it happen, but I felt weird about it.
I think your weird feeling about that one was because we were in a bar fight and she was like 60 feet away from him.
Maybe.
And
But that's what it was brought up as in that point.
oh man,
You
okay.
can see within range. It doesn't say anything, but they need to hear you.
Yeah, as long as you can. Yeah, as long as you can see them, because it's you using magic on someone. They don't have to know what you're doing.
We're
That's why it's wonderful. It's a bonus action that
We're
can
gonna
pick you
become
right
a bear.
back up.
Oh yes.
Fuck yeah.
I know it saves you from dying, basically.
Yep.
If you have one person with it, you're good.
I'm going to take a little bit of movement. Let's go to over
Oh wait.
Ryan Cooper's
No, we don't.
The area.
thing right there. And before I change into a bear with my beast shape, I'm gonna just yell at these assholes, "You have a choice!" And boom! Brown bear staring at
Oh god.
And since it is,
Yeah.
and since it is a bonus action,
You have a choice.
since it is a bonus
I am the
action,
librarian.
I think of your bear shift like how Popeye after he eats spinach.
I can imagine the big bear legs on the tiny gnome frame. For just like a
Oh, that's
second.
amazing.
Yeah, there is a moment where you're half gnome, half bear.
They're bone.
And then snout.
and then I'm taking. And I don't have a twig, and it's not letting me sign in with
What's up? What do you need?
Google with the brown bear.
Brown bear, back of the book.
Back of the book.
It's like right before the
Okay. Okay, so panther.
owl giant eagle.
And you are brown bear?
Brown
Yeah.
bear.
Okay.
Boom.
And then I am taking the bite to the already damaged number one, which number one is close to the wall, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, which is a 1d8 plus 4
Divine favor.
piercing damage.
You gotta roll the
and-
hit first.
Oh yes, roll the hit, which is the 20,
Should use well.
which is
gonna roll a little better on that damage and do.
which is a 9 plus what?
Favor. It's more than that. It's an extra 1d4 for like.
Oh wait, it's the same as my characters, right?
Let's try to hit.
Great.
So your bite is a melee weapon, which would be plus 5 to that.
It should say right next to it, +5.
Yes. A melee weapon attack plus 5 to hit.
Yeah.
So plus 5, 5 plus 9 would be 14.
Yeah, plus 5 to hit.
Plus 5 to hit. So 14.
14, no.
All right. I'm gonna take a bonus.
You get 2, don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the claws on that same. That's plus 5 to hit.
That's not a bonus action, it's
Oh, yeah, it's
multi-attack, right?
multi-attack. Yeah.
Because you're already bonus action.
Yeah, I already bonus actioned. And that is a nat 20.
Ooh, there we go. That's what we all need.
Thank you. Double up.
And that's a 2d6 plus 4.
Which would be
So 4d6.
4d6 plus 4.
Yeah. Oh,
Because you double
Yeah,
it,
here's
so
two.
here you go.
Okay.
Take one of everybody's. You have my d6, and my d6, and my d6.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to being.
Oh, are you kidding me? No! That's not fair! That's not fair!
That's a 6.
Ouch.
Oh, come on!
Critical 6.
That's a
A
crap.
6 out of 10.
Plus 4. Plus 4.
So
Oh, plus
10.
4, so that's 10
Oh my
damage
gosh.
with the claws.
That's really below. That's below average for a non-critical.
Yeah.
That is really. Oh my god.
They got into my head.
Should have rolled 9.
You can keep your. Oh, that's actually a really nice feeling. So I'm pushing that along. That thing feels nice, right? That's
Compliments of Reylinar.
that is a. That just feels. Yeah. I mean, this feels like.
Alright, so that Nothic is noticeably bloodied. And then. Hello, my love. And then, but Mountain, is that it for your turn?
That is going to be it for my turn.
2 attacks?
Shit. Circle of the moon,
Hey,
baby.
You weren't here when we had the bear.
And that bear is
The
large
entire
size? We've turned it on every like 15 minutes, just so you know.
I promise.
It's time for a new drop spot.
We've done it like 6. I know I've done it at least 3 or 4 times.
few hits.
And Aaron's done it at least 3 times.
Then you have to recharge and go here into another.
Okay, so is this brown bear, is this a large creature, so it takes up all of
It
the...
is.
Really
Large-
does take up all
Large
of it?
beast, yes.
Okay. So you are within melee range of both of my Nothics.
Absolutely.
Okay. You know, it's good that you did that.
For all of us, baby. For all of us.
It could maybe prioritize what they're aiming at.
There's some strategy that might come back into play when you're not a bear.
Don't worry, I can do it another time. Yeah, a short rest and I'm back to good.
Okay. So, Fearbolg,
Yes.
we're slashing at you. That's a much needed miss right there with the first one.
Gosh.
15.
Nope.
Misses?
Yep.
Alright.
I just.
That is a double miss on that attack. And guy number 2 here is going to scurry up over all 4. Do the scurry.
Do I get an attack of
You are going
opportunity?
to get an attack of opportunity. It's going to go 4-legged scurry up over the rock and back down to the other side.
Let's see what I can do here.
Which is,
Ooh. I feel like a 22 is gonna hit him, right?
yes, it does.
Cool. It's gonna use that good old Warhammer. And a good old 8 damage.
Alright, so as the Nothic.
Nothic.
As the Nothic is climbing up, you slam the Warhammer, it catches his ankle, and is enough to, like, you know, visibly hurt the Nothic.
Yeah.
And you are, and you said 8 damage?
Yes, sir. Bludgeoning makes a difference.
Thank you.
Does that make it fall down the rock on our side by any chance?
It does not.
They're very agile, I assume. Weird hands.
It does not.
Conjuring all that.
Okay, so then after that, that was Nothic number 2's turn. Ryan, it is time for a death save from you, sir.
No.
Choose one
That
you
did not feel
decide.
good.
It wasn't a 1, was it?
No.
No. Thank goodness.
I need to know things like that.
Yep.
And then Meth, that makes it your turn.
Okay, so there's a Nothic between me and the Dragonborn.
Yes.
But I can't.
So I can't, yeah, but I can't get directly to the Dragonborn yet, which be good, but I guess,
And then there's like a wall here. So
yeah, so I can't get to him right now without running between everybody, if that would even be possible, but even then that would give an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
So
if you
I-
wanted to get in position to stabilize, you would have to go
all the
through
way
him
to
on the other side,
yeah.
which would result
Okay.
in a
Not a
attack
great
bonus.
idea. So I'm gonna do what Meth does best. Just try to mess some stuff up. Let's see if I can hit this guy. Meth it up. 18 to hit.
18 is hidden.
Okay.
Yes.
Come on, baby. Well, 6 damage because I rolled a freaking 1 on my damage die.
The ones are out tonight.
And that was on number 1.
Yes, sir. Good old 6 bludgeoning. To retire these dice. Going to the dice store tomorrow.
Meth, is that the end of your turn, sir?
That should be it. There's not. I mean, yeah. Unless I don't want to use any of my movement, really. There's not anything I can do that's a bonus action. I don't think so. Yeah, that's it.
Reylinar, top of the order, you're up, sir.
All right. I believe I have enough movement to get right up alongside. Meth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm over here.
I will do that. No.
Right on. Not
Like,
not
right
in
away.
adjacent.
He's
Yeah.
living on the edge.
I'm not getting nowhere near them. Are you kidding me? And then I will. I think I'll just blast him. Do it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Ooh.
a crit
Nice. Double E10.
against AC. That's 8, 9 force, and 4 necrotic.
Well, wait. You double all dice. And as long as you're rolling a die, so that should double your hex as well.
Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
wasn't Hex on? Oh wait.
Hex is on 1.
Oh no.
But any die you're rolling gets doubled by nat 20.
DM,
Say that again, sorry.
my hex grants me an additional d6 damage when I damage him.
Yeah.
I crit. Do I double that die roll as well?
I wouldn't double that because that wasn't part of the critical. I would double the critical attack that you did and then add the damage.
If
that
you did
was
a crit
created.
on the other, like if you did a crit, just for future notes,
Oh.
you did a crit on the actual, well, maybe it's
Sage advice.
I think that was a save.
Jeremy Crawford.
Jeremy Crawford said, "Yeah."
Alright, if it's official, I'll let it override.
I'm sorry to be the rules guy, but like, it
It's a
specifically
one.
says
Sage advice gets you a 1. So that's 1 plus what?
9 damage force,
Okay.
5 damage necrotic.
And that was
14
against
total.
number 1.
1.
Tell me about how that Nothic is dispatched.
I'm gonna sprint around the corner, trying to make my way to Ryan Cooper, honestly, but when I don't see like a clear opening, I'm just gonna sniper shot, straight finger gun this Eldritch Blast. As he turns to look at me, hearing the sound, it's gonna strike him right in the eye, and the mental curse of the hex is just gonna implode it down on his brain.
The eyeball turns into a little raisin in the little eye socket.
It's just
Perfect. Perfect. I like it.
looks like a prune head.
Okay.
And with my bonus action, I would like to move Hex to number 2.
Yep.
You should lay me down too.
Taking that.
Just chill next to that wall.
In your head, just you hear, if you let me live, I'll tell you where the treasure lies.
Deal.
You shout deal out into the thing.
Followed up with he wants to parlay, guys.
Before he's able to say that.
If not, it is your turn.
Yes. Before I'm able to receive that as a
It's
bear.
okay, he's got plenty of HP.
I've got 40 space of movement, 30 feet climbing. Am I able?
I don't think you can stabilize as a bear.
Am I able? Am I able to?
You're like, oh, he's
just,
playing dead. I can't do anything.
He's gonna lick the wounds. Lick the wounds.
Am I able? Is this boulder something that 30 feet of climbing would be able to get over and toward that?
Yeah, the boulder's 12 feet high.
Okay, so with my movement, I'm just crushing the body of this dead necrotic, and then jumping over, and then going for an attack off of the boulder onto this one.
Isn't a bear run at full speed?
Yeah, it's the fucking scary.
We'll just say it's right there, right now, until I roll for whether or not.
This is killer music.
Claws will be the first. I'm gonna roll claws first. I mean, there's no necessary order.
No. Depends if murder makes
You
you
can
happy.
bite or claw in whatever order you'd like.
Okay, so I'm going for claws first because it seems like that would be the first thing that comes down off this 12-foot boulder, and that is a 18
18 hits.
to hit. And then we are looking at claw is 2d6 plus 4. I could borrow.
I was really worried if there
And that is 12 damage on the claws.
Same.
12 damage on the claws, and
Alright.
now I am rolling after slashing it and landing. I'm gonna try to land this bite, just a little bite. That is a 19 plus 5, 24, and that is going to be 1d8 plus 4, which is.
No, that was on number 1.
This is 8.
I crit number 1.
1d8 plus 4.
Number 1 with
That's a 9 damage.
I think we're not gonna figure out where this treasure is, but that's okay. The rogue doesn't need shit shiny if he can't stay alive.
And as I do this, I realize that Reylinar has said, "Oh, he knows where the treasure is," and so I let out a roar. In acknowledgement that I heard what you said, but nobody's going to know what. Oh, wait.
I don't understand. I can only communicate 2.
Okay.
Maybe
so
on level 3 I'll learn how to communicate both.
so I let out a
I
roar.
don't understand bear, I just speak bear.
Man, I can get by. I don't know what they're saying back. I can ask where the bathroom is, though.
I let out a roar to let the party know that I understand that he needs to stay
I
alive.
can order a beer.
But obviously, nobody in the party understands what I said. But I tried.
Yeah.
It's like chewing with no harm. Okay.
Down, killer, down! He wants to parlay. He wants to talk.
But not
kill people.
has taken its turn.
Oh,
This bear, this Nothic is engaged with this bear, just got slashed and bitten by it. And this like crawly kind of insecty sort of behaving humanoid has these big gnarly claws and is going to come at you and is gonna like fake high and then duck down and crawl real fast like between your legs sort of thing and then crawl around and wrap up on your back. And this Nothic has gotten fucked up by this bear and he knows he can't get away and he's trying to hide by being
On top of the bear?
by crawling around behind you.
Okay. I thought you meant he crawled onto the bear.
No, he's crawled onto the bear.
Okay.
He's on your back.
Yeah, he successfully does that and crawls around, but does not inflict any damage onto you while doing so. And you, in your bear head with a druid inside, here. If you want to see the treasure, you'll let me live.
It's all
Man.
insane response because I'm a bear.
And then Ryan, death save number 2, sir. Don't roll 1.
Nope, not a 1.
You guys are stressing me out. Alright.
I'll be stressed out.
So
Worst thing
Leave
that can
me?
happen is I just erase all this.
Then Meth, it is now your turn. It is your turn. You are standing on one side of a rock with a dead Nothic on the ground in between you and your friend that is bleeding, but still alive to the best of your knowledge. And Reylinar is behind you.
okay. And I know that there is a bear
And
an
everybody
Nothic.
is hearing these taunts about the treasure. It's no longer just an individual head, it's the
Okay.
the kind of treasure plea.
They're going for broke now with,
Yeah.
with the mind games.
I'll give you treasure, I'll give you treasure, I'll give you treasure!
You get treasure. You'll get treasure. And you'll get treasure. Bloody beat up Meth is gonna come around here. And is he in this square or this square?
Up on top of the bear.
Oh, he's on top. Okay, so I'm gonna move in. If I try to swing at him, am I gonna risk hitting my bear friend?
I don't think the bear
Don't
will
worry, I
matter.
got 34.
Yeah, I think
Fair enough. I mean,
the
when you say
bear's
that.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, before he turns back into himself.
running up and looking at this. Does this thing look pretty injured, or is it
It looks
still
extremely injured.
Okay.
And as you come running up, you know how like puppy dogs are able to have like sad eyes?
Yeah, it's just
that
like-
one big eye turns real sad.
Yeah, I just like looks up. I'm gonna come up.
One
and
big tear right in front of his mouth.
And in your head, you hear, you see an image of you opening up a treasure chest and pulling out a magical sword. Is what is echoing in your brain.
I'll be like, so I'm gonna go ahead and raise that warhammer.
Warhammer to the spine of the bear.
It's okay, it's a
with
magic
an
bear.
object in between.
And I'm pretty sure I missed real bad with a 7.
Well, as long as you didn't 1, you're not going
Nah.
to dome your friend with that warhammer.
I just missed bad. I mean, I got blood in my eyes.
My hands
Swing
are
and a
bloody.
miss. Swing and a miss. And that's all I can do. I don't have a bonus action really at the moment.
So that is the end of your
That's the
turn?
end, yeah.
Reylinar, it is now your turn.
I will approach Ryan Cooper and give him 2 points of HP.
Ryan Cooper
Laying
is
prone,
not
but
going
I'm
to die today.
not yet. Not today, Satan.
I didn't know my dog responded to Satan.
Oh. Now we know.
Whatever works. You've taught them well.
Does that mean I get rid of my failures, my death failures?
Yeah. So you go back to 0.
That's what I thought. I just
Otherwise, this would be a very deadly game.
right. Like it'd be like, okay, so
What if death
new character
threats-
tomorrow. Like,
You have to long rest to get rid of your death saves?
That'd be rough.
Hardcore rules.
Yeah.
That's definitely hardcore rules.
Lingering
Is
injuries.
that the
that's-
slow healing method or
Yeah.
whatever it's called?
No, that's like
not-
I'm thinking on top of slow healing.
yeah. Like, I'll log rest. the
Hardcore
injury.
dungeon crawl rules.
That's like Fallout D&D.
You need
Y'all
like
throwing a
two-
one-shot
two
where I
death-
make y'all dungeon
two
crawl
long
from hell.
rests to get rid of your death
Please, I
rolls
love
and
that.
then redo your health.
I will torture the hell out of y'all.
Lingering damage, lingering injuries, system shocks, slow natural healing,
Yeah.
healer's kit dependency. Like
Lingering injuries is my favorite
all of
personally.
them. I like it too. I really like it.
Stack all that up.
Reylinar, as you're administering these heals on Ryan Cooper, you are seeing like gems and emeralds and like silver pieces and electrum and like a chest with riches in it.
After the healing hands on Ryan Cooper, I'll look in look towards the direction of the Nothic and say, you show us where the treasure is, we'll give you some meat. Not us, though. And that... you know what? No, I'll press to... No, I can't. Never mind. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Nothic 1 has gone to the other side. Beth Naughton, it is now your turn. You have this being clutching to your back, with its claws dug into your fur, and then in your head, you hear now you know is this Nothic communicating with you. I'm sure everybody's seen behind the curtain, but that's what's happening.
What?
You hear in your head, if you and I just run away together, we can share the treasure.
And
Is he
so,
on you?
I am going to run at the edge of this chasm
Hard stuff.
and stop and rear up
And try to buck off the back?
Yep.
Alright.
try to scare. If I fail, I have 34 hit points and I won't die anyways. So.
Alright, Nothic is going to strength check that.
It's like a rodeo.
Nothic is going to strength check that with a +2.
10.
Alright, you are able to cast the Nothic.
Well, I'm not trying to buck him off.
Oh, that's what you're trying to do.
No. I'm saying that what I'm trying to do is scare him. So I ran over there. I'm rearing up because I don't necessarily want to kill him, but I also, there's not much risk in it for me. So if I fall back and land 25 feet into the floor, then he gets like 300, 400, 500 pounds of bear squishing him into this pile. And so I guess I was going to roll for some sort of check to make sure that I just didn't fall off the edge.
Okay.
But I don't see... I want the treasure. I think we all want the treasure. I'm not trying to kill him, but to scare or incapacitate at some level.
So you want to roll to see if you fall off the edge?
I think he's trying to intimidate.
Yeah, I'm trying to intimidate. Okay, intimidation, yeah. So I go to the edge to intimidate, to get him to be like, what?
Well, I rolled a strength check and I failed it. So
Okay.
he falls off down the cliff.
He's down the cliff now.
Yeah.
Gotta buck
Just
him.
drop him.
Yeah.
Just throw him
Drop
down.
him.
It's foam.
And
It's not
then,
gonna kill it.
I just want to have some sort of idea where it is.
He's in the.
It's got a camera angle on it. Camera chin. Much better, much better. We have a camera angle on him.
Okay.
If we can
And
give him that
then,
way, just a little sip of hair here at the bottom.
Oh, there you go.
Wonderful. He's perfectly in view now. He's perfectly in frame.
Hey, Sam, is red light on the crock pot okay?
I think that's where the light's supposed to be.
What's that? It's all warm. Yeah, that's all it is.
So that's what.
maybe she's trying. Maybe
So
High
shit.
was making a blowout.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Maybe.
what she's trying.
Because it was also only on 2 hours and now.
Okay.
So then, after making that
You
movement,
feel lighter.
I feel lighter, and I'm looking down, and again trying to communicate, show us the treasure, but
Does it
bear.
take fall damage?
Nobody's.
Yeah, he did.
Nobody understands what I'm saying.
No, sorry.
Well, I say concurrently, show us the treasure, and I also say to them, sorry guys for dropping it.
But it's all.
But it's all.
Ryan, you regain consciousness with your 2 points, and you are sitting up against the wall after having some first aid administered to you by Reylinar.
Awesome. So I'm gonna use my action to get up. and then walk over to the edge and look down at the guy. And that's my turn.
Half movement to stand up, not action.
Well, I thought it was action.
No. So you still have an action.
You're no dark vision, right?
Correct.
Right.
And there's no light down there.
You look down.
See,
you see a dark
hole.
A dark hole.
Yeah.
Meth, your turn, sir.
Meth is going to go ahead and use lay on hands on himself. So I'm gonna. I start humming a tune that you might recognize in this world as sexual healing. Start rubbing it in good, like right through the chainmail. Ugh. You hear some weird moans. It's okay. Bone creaker too. Okay, so I'm back up to 6 hit points. Oh, not even that. Like, I'm more alive, but still looking rough. And I'm just gonna walk over to the edge here. Where's the ladder at?
They were like in the four corners.
So if I do, so if I'm able to get over here to the ladder, kind of.
Yes.
Okay, and that's it. That's my action. That's movement. That's all.
Reylinar, it is your turn, sir.
I'll look over the edge. With my dark vision, I can see him. And I'll ask, so are we making a deal or not?
You look over the edge. When you look over the edge, you see the pile of dead bodies. And you also see that there is a dead Nothic at the bottom of the cliff that has died from his bludgeoning wounds.
Oh, I guess we're not making a deal.
It's into the bargain, I guess.
Was that a joke? Huh? Was that a joke?
No.
Okay.
If it had been worded properly, maybe. Something about, I don't know, something about a strength check in there somewhere, something about being able to hold on to something. Yeah. No, it was not a joke. I was like, wait, is it? I was like, no. Look, Matt's not a funny guy. He's charismatic, but he's not great at jokes, okay? So are we out of initiative then? If he is dead?
You are out of initiative, my friend.
Cool.
Reylinar will suggest
He looks dead, but maybe we should double check.
I think we should go down at the very least. And on the off chance there is some actual treasure, I think it would be down here.
Do we know if the townsfolk are missing any other people? Like, we knew it was...
You know that there is the woodworker whose family you saved.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy is missing.
Right. Okay. Alright, so we can look for him if we have any way to identify him.
I do have a keen sense of smell as a bear. Could I smell for the scent of gold anywhere?
No.
Fair enough. I imagine the scent of death would be, overtaking much of that. Looking at the piles of bodies.
Bolstered by my extra 5 points.
I love that so much.
Bolstered by my extra health I just gave myself and my big, bright, shiny shield, I'm gonna make my way down the ladder.
All right.
Okay.
As you step down off the ladder, you step down onto the squish and wobble of bodies.
Nice.
You are attuned to magic and to some extent, right?
I am, yes. I also was gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
As I do have that as a racial ability. Detect Magic has a radius of 30 feet. Magic items give off blows depending on what they are. It can be blocked by certain things. I can pull up what blocks it. real
Certain
stuff.
kind of wood. certain
Yeah,
kind of
wood,
stone,
lead, certain
or
things, but
something.
it's like certain thicknesses. Okay. It can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. But basically, for 10 minutes, I should be able to tell within 30 feet of me if there is any magical items. I'll see a faint aura around them.
Okay.
Yeah, and so as I'm down there, I'm just gonna start kind of tiptoeing as best as I can through this death and detritus, seeing if I see anything. Where's this guy's treasure?
So when you cast the detect magic,
Yeah.
immediately you feel that aura like all over you. Like not only like I know you're using detect magic as a metal detector for sensing where the treasure might be. You feel like a glow all down in the trough, not above, but just it kind of, with your magic perception, kind of feels like a little fog that's down there that you're now aware of.
Magic
and
fans.
roll Arcana for me.
Okay. Let's use the new ones. It's real bad. No, it's almost a 1, put it that way.
You can sense that there is like a magic down here that is, you know, not a good feeling magic.
Yeah.
But that's what you sense down in the bottom of this trough.
So nothing specific pinging, just like
No
weird,
specific
gross
pinging. Where are you
miasma.
moving?
I was just gonna be kind of tiptoeing around, maybe even over to here if I could. Is this walkable through here?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a small creek. Yeah.
It's difficult terrain due to dead bodies, but it's
Nice.
walkable.
Yeah, I said just like kind of just squishing through. Like, you guys gonna come down here?
Literally squishing through.
I guess with your light down there, I can
partially
see down there.
decomposed dead bodies.
Yeah. It's like there's a lot of dead stuff down here, but I mean, there's some weird magic, but I'm not finding any items. I don't know. Weird and gross.
I'll head down there as well.
Anybody know anything about magic? I mean, I'm kind of okay with it, but
Are you gonna come down this ladder?
Yeah, I'll come down that far too.
coming down this one.
Yeah.
Who else is coming down?
Yep.
Yeah. And with your shield down there, there should be enough light for me to.
Are you coming down, bear boy?
Unfortunately, as a bear,
You have
I
30 feet
fear.
of climbing, don't you?
Yeah,
I do have 30 feet of climbing, but if I feel like, Dungeon Master.
Can a bear use a ladder?
Do you think that a bear can use a ladder?
I mean, it's a pretty well
Going
trained.
down?
It's like a carnival.
The way the
Like a
module
circus fair.
is written,
I mean, I could just jump
you
down
would
and
be
absorb
able
it.
to find a spot that you would be able to climb down. I'm gonna say that this is more climbable down here.
Where's this side?
Bears are very known for their climbing abilities.
So he'd be there, like a wall, kind of here, or just on this side.
Well, the getting down is more like a graceful fall.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
Scrabbling down.
You know, like when Mufasa died in the canyon and the lion king?
Yeah.
That's what you.
that's what we bring up to.
That's how you're sliding down the hill.
Okay. Until your brother grabs you and throws you over.
I mean, I might just jump onto
Spoiler alert!
I mean, I might just jump
25 years old. There are no spoilers. Sorry.
No, that's a spoiler, man. Whoa.
That movie is in theaters.
Right now. You ruined some kid's birthday just now. Okay, so you're scrabbling down?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm either scrabbling down or jumping down onto the dead bodies. I feel like I take less damage.
Scrabbling down. I think scrabbling down
Scrabbling down
is almost like
probably,
0 damage. I'm gonna say.
That's probably the way to go.
Okay.
So we all-
My keen sense of smell is
Gold? Is that no?
my keen sense of smell is rather unhappy in this particular position in the cave.
Particularly. And I'd like to tell you that the rotting flesh smell with the death of Nothic, that rotting death smell is now way more offensive and now no longer smells strangely appetizing.
Yes.
Oh, that's
We're now in the
unfortunate.
middle of death.
Some downstairs shots here. That sounds weird to say.
Well, just
You know what I meant.
Downstairs.
take this party downstairs. Oh, we never took shots.
No, we haven't yet.
It's a weird night, guys.
Can I do some? Well, yeah, some investigation in that area for.
Investigate.
That is a crit on my perception.
Okay, where are you?
I'm down here.
And
Right by me.
I'm a gray boy.
You have night vision, dark
I
vision?
do.
You notice that underneath that bridge over there, like in a little kind of pocket, is a beat up wooden chest, kind of tucked in right underneath that bridge to where you wouldn't be able to see it from above.
Okay. And then I rolled a 5 for Archon.
You are able to kind of sense something's up magically, but that's it. You just know that there's some magic at play here.
I'm gonna light a torch so I can see what's going on.
Torch has been lit.
Dude, sparking up down here.
I mean, I just can't see shit. Now I'm gonna investigate for anything in the pile of dead, any shiny or anything of value, and that will be a 12.
So, as you are investigating the bodies of the dead, you are A, not finding anything, but B, you are able to see on their clothing that their pockets are like slashed open.
Cool.
I'd like to do a
point
perception
out-
on Arcana to see if there's any magic about it. I still do have my Pimp Mountain abilities, correct?
Roll to see what the bear knows.
That's a 16 plus 4 is a 19.
That's a 20.
Yes, it is. 16 plus 4 is indeed.
You reader, not a mather. Different.
I'm a bear right now, you
I blew
guys.
like 6 plus 3 last time. At least it was double digits. You, in your tiny bear brain, are able to know that this magic that's happening down here is like a necrotic-esque realm of magic, but it is actually kind of the opposite of what you would expect. It's actually slowing the decay of things that are down here. So it's giving you your bear knowledge is kind of getting involved too, and that lets you know that you feel like the spell is there for the effort of prolonging the meat. It's almost like the smell is like a pickling or a curing spell.
And to convey that, I go.
So that's that gross magic I felt.
I'll let the group know that I see that chest under the bridge.
So it's over here?
But we could have used.
So if you let me know, so I'm already in this river, so I'm already in the little stream. Is it in the stream or is this over this way?
I think it's like tucked underneath.
Underneath?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Cool.
How high up above us is it?
It
Less
would
than 25 feet.
it would be easier to get at from the top than
Okay,
from
Even
the
for a
bottom.
7'6" dude with like
7'9", sir.
Oh.
7'9" with.
I probably have a sick
If you realize that if the bear got underneath you and let you crawl up
We
onto
could
the
probably
bear's shoulders,
shimmy this guy
that
up.
the bear could certainly lift you up. Reylinar is not going to be able to, but I think between Ryan Cooper, who has hands, and the bear who has a giant back, you would be able to get that.
I got you, bud.
Okay. I'll get up there, and I guess I'm gonna have to use.
He's got a stack on. Let's see. Let's see if it reaches.
Well, not with this in the way, Sam. How dare they put supports in here? Sons of bitches.
Didn't they know we were gonna make a Redbrand Hideout?
I would say we reach it.
Okay, so you were able to pull down the wooden chest.
Is it locked?
No.
Alright, well, let's open it up.
Yeah, what do we got?
In your chest, we have found. Sorry.
Was it locked? Was it just?
It was not locked.
It was just a regular chest.
Yep. In the chest, you open up the chest, and it is. It feels very much like a traditional pirate's treasure chest. It's lots of gold pieces and silver pieces and things in here. 160 silver pieces to be exact, as well as 120 gold pieces.
Well, all right.
5 malachite gems that are. Your value would know that they are of, double digits gold in value apiece, as well as 3 potions of healing.
Nice.
And a scroll of augury.
Shit, yeah.
Scroll of augury?
Yes.
What is a scroll of augury? Does
You
anybody-
ask the divine powers that be a question.
And they will give you an answer. Sometimes.
So,
Sometimes.
Hey,
two.
whoa,
The answer
I don't
is
know.
2.
It's the answer, 14. Son of a...
It's the meaning of the universe. 2.
And as you get to the bottom of the treasure chest, you notice that there is a +1 longsword that is inside of a silver scabbard. The sword is inscribed with the name Talon, and its hilt has been worked into the shape of a bird of prey, and the little crossbar is outspread wings.
Does anyone mind if I pick this up?
That's all you, bud.
It's all you, Bubba.
See, I think he told me about it actually at some point. I remember, something about some magic weapons.
We just
I
want to
had-
split that gold evenly between us.
Wasn't mine?
That's in there.
Apparently not.
Him nodding is getting kind of annoying.
Then why don't you just become a gnome again? I
Go
mean,
back to yourself.
Not
dude.
until the,
how long does your wild shape last? Is it
An hour.
An hour?
Yeah.
I mean,
is we're
just
probably
in
nearing
case,
the
might
end.
as well.
While they're digging through the chest, Reylinar's saying a prayer over the mass grave.
The big pile of dead bodies.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you know we're supposed to split all that shit evenly? All the gold and stuff?
I would
You
say.
can use the bear to lug it out. I'm sure it's not light.
Because I'd like to take one of those potions. What?
You could use the bear to lug the chest out.
Are we just gonna split things 4 ways?
ways,
yeah.
Here, I assume.
Yep, we have the. Do we have the bag of holding currently?
The bag of
technically-
holding is full.
Technically, yeah.
You guys are standing underneath a bridge with a freshly retrieved treasure chest. And you are standing at a small creek next to a giant pile of dead bodies, including the body of a Nothic with a giant eyeball, freshly flung from the back of a bear.
Nice.
Awesome.
I suppose there's nothing on the Nothic to loot.
Nope.
Just naked, weird Nothic bodies.
Butt naked.
Shriveled wizard dick. Cool. I imagine it's not getting a lot of use, guys. It's just
It had already rotted off long ago.
he's flat in front like Ken. Cool.
I
Hand me my
I have a
voodoo
friend named
dragon.
Ken, and I was like, geez.
So we're gonna move up.
Yeah.
I assume some of us use the stairs, some or the ladder.
Yeah,
some
bear.
climb up with their bear paws.
Bear's climbing up with the bear
That was
paws.
close.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm probably
Climbed up,
reaching
right?
probably towards. I imagine we've been
Unless
down
you want to stay
here
down there.
For a while.
through this thing,
Oh,
so
I lonesome.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Gnome it back up.
back to a gnome, and
It's like a deflated balloon.
I like for a moment he's a tiny bear.
as the balloon is deflating, my words come through, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry about throwing him off there. He said he was going to lead us to the treasure, and I hope this is the treasure that he was talking about, because if it was another treasure, then I think we might be missing out.
Yeah,
but I just,
yeah.
it's just, I can't
I'm
keep
just gonna hold this up. Yeah, this is the treasure he was talking about.
Okay. I hope I
We
can
got
also
it. We got the treasure.
carry all of this.
Bip, would you like a malachite gem? Would it make you feel better?
Well, malachite gem, little shiny rock.
It's a shiny green rock. They're very pretty.
Sure, we'll take one.
Have it. Have a malachite gem.
Thank you.
Malachite gems for everyone.
Oh, did you like my Fearbolt burn? From the
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, race-specific burns. Oh. Okay, so we're moving towards the storeroom.
Yeah.
Still got my light shield, I assume. You've got a torch out, don't you?
I do have a torch out.
Cool.
If y'all will forgive me, I have a thing to draw it on, but I'm not going to. There's a little room that's 20 feet by 30 feet in there. The entrance to the room is like a cave on the outside, but then you can like see that on the inside it's switched to masonry and stone tiles, and it's more like the basement that you guys were in beforehand. And
So it doesn't look carved out of the rock. It looks like that room that we're coming into is actually like
that was
brick and
actually
mortar.
like a built basement.
Okay.
But it's like once you go into the room, you can you look behind you back at the door that you came through, and it looks like unfinished. So it was like that they were building the basement when they stumbled across the cave kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then there's how that pathway connects. Inside you find some barrels and boxes. In general, storeroom.
Like to do just an
Investigation?
I'm gonna do a
Perception or
little
investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah, investigation. And just like do an investigation to see if anything is worthwhile of the time, if that's all right.
Go for it. Interesting.
That's a
Is there an exit to the
12
room?
I was
plus
just about to do that.
2, 14.
And you are investigating the goods in the room?
Yeah, just investigating what's around it, the barrels and what have you.
So in the barrels, you see there's several barrels, there's several boxes. Some of them are closed and some of them are open. You can also see on the ground there's a crate that has like packing straw in it that's strewn about where it's just been opened, and there's a pry bar sitting over to the side of it. And you can see more boxes and straw and crowbars and things, so you can tell this is kind of like the packing and unpacking of the storage stuff. Hammers, nails, things for sealing boxes back up, but not necessarily anything too crazy.
I'm gonna do you want an investigation or a perception roll to see if there's an exit?
And you, in the corner, looking for things of value, you will find 30 beaver pelts.
They're not worth nothing.
Stacked up in the corner.
They're not worth nothing. Is it worth emptying out the bag of holding for?
We could take
Beaver
a little bit of
pelts,
stuff
no.
out, but no.
Probably not.
I mean, the bag of holding is
Beaver
still gonna
pelts
hold up.
are a couple gold pieces apiece. You know you can get at least one, you might be able to get two. So yeah,
Any armor or anything in the room, or just
no armor, just kind of stuff coming and going. I think somebody else asked a question while I
Yeah.
was...
Do you want a perception or investigation to see if there's an exit?
If you are looking for something specific, I would say investigation.
Okay. That
Strong.
would be a 7. So I don't think I perceive anything.
You're not seeing anything.
Cool.
is this a room?
It's like we're in a room. Look at these walls.
Who am I?
Is anyone even listening?
What is existence?
Doesn't make sense.
Okay, so this is just a dead end room.
You will see that over in the corner there's like a broom closet style little cutout, but not any brooms or mops or anything.
Let's go check that out. I mean, there's been one hidden passageway in here.
Oh, I guess I could investigate to see if there's any thieves' little signals to a secret room or a secret passage or anything. Nope.
So close to being a 20. So close.
Yeah.
Can we just tilt the table, Sam?
What?
Just lift this grand slab.
I'm gonna go just along the walls like I found the other hidden door. And it's a 16 with my investigation.
In doing so, in the broom closet, you will feel the back wall slide open in a similar way. Back over right here. Now that you're thinking about it, you see the same gravel on the ground that signified ago. And there is a secret door that is able to be pushed.
Door finder.
Really good at this.
Reylinar, finder of doors.
Finder of doors.
Herald of
Conqueror of passageways.
And then you will see with the stairs, there's, with the door slides open, you can see stairs going
Okay.
upwards.
Would you like to go up?
I think we should check the stairs out.
Okay. I feel like we.
This is where stairs are?
Yeah.
Yes. You move up the stairs, and when you get to the top of the stairs, you recognize the corridor in the crypt room that led to the armory.
Cool.
Okay.
If you'd like to spend more time up there, I could go get the first
Do we feel like we fully?
We have not gone that
We
side
haven't
at
gone
all.
over here.
No.
You came in here, found that door there, stairs
Down,
going down,
went
stairs
down.
going down. I feel like you guys have relatively fully checked out down underneath.
Do we already know if the stairs going down go down into the chamber that the ladders are also going down to?
Yeah. Did we see the ladders or the stairs over here?
While you guys are down here, just where at that end there was the big pile of rocks that looked like it was holding back the water.
Yes.
Down on this side there was a big pile of rocks, what looked like a cave entrance and like a rocked up little thing down there. But it was, you could pass through it, but it just looked like a similar kind of pile down the bottom.
Okay.
Anybody have anything powerful enough to move that big pile of rocks?
I mean, I'm pretty powerful myself.
I can go back into a bear.
Something without maybe causing you to drown while being downstairs and that?
I mean, he is 7'9", so he could at least.
Wait.
I don't want to spoil the mystery, there's not really anything.
I don't
Yeah.
feel like there is.
I was just gonna flood it out.
Yeah.
That was my.
Wash away the evidence.
Just flood the whole thing
Flood
because
the
then
evil
nobody
magic
can come. Yeah.
How about? Okay.
Flood it all out.
I'm gonna say if we know what's up there. We know what's up those stairs.
We know what's up there. We need to go
Over
that way.
there. I think we should go check out this area. Does this bridge look any sturdier than the other one?
This bridge looks definitely sturdier than the other one.
Well, we can always send Bip Naughton over just to make sure.
Yeah, turn him into a bear first.
That's the
That will
heaviest
not.
thing
That
you
will
can do.
not be happening.
handful.
Bip Naughton's gonna go ahead
right
and
now.
take the lead with 42 pounds of mass and travel over said bridge. No rope needed because I'm fairly confident it's going to.
If you're riding a rhino, God,
Seems pretty scary,
Can't wait for
right?
that one.
It's going to happen. Do I need to roll it all to get across this
Probably
bridge?
right.
Roll a dexterity check for me.
Rolling dexterity.
Probably.
That's a 10 plus nothing.
You
That's
may
a 10.
make a
I
cross
only
rate.
count as large whenever it comes to pushing.
Right all across.
right and left.
Athletic.
I yell across. I made it across. Great.
Or do you want acrobatics?
I think you're okay with that.
17. Feeling alright with it.
You make it across. A-okay.
I'll go next if it's okay. It's acrobatics.
Yeah, just dexterity in general.
9.
You're good too.
Guys, I didn't die this time. It's fine.
This is a relatively sturdy bridge.
This is a good bridge. I like it.
Well, Ryan gives it the old Testament. So,
I'm a rogue, guys.
the murder hobo rogue that likes to give gold to people. He's a wild card.
Wow. We go,
I was
shut
put
up.
chaotic neutral on that scorecard. It really is filling that well.
It's no fun if we all pass, right?
What's that?
Botch.
How bad?
Botch.
Like
Natural
below
one.
5?
Natural one.
Yeah. Yeah, you trip and fall down. No, like down.
Yeah.
There's a ladder over there.
3 bludgeoning damage, sir.
3. Dumb! Sport, come on!
Fortunately, the pile of dead bodies helped break your fall a little bit on your way down.
Sorry, thank you. Excuse me. My apologies.
You gonna go climb up that other ladder now?
May you have rest. Yeah, I'll go up the ladder on that side.
I like dark dank cave better than damp cave.
Dark dank cave?
Yeah.
Nice.
Stank AF, man.
Thank you once again, Sword Coast Soundscapes, for your hot jams.
Sweet teenage. Okay.
Okay, are you gonna clamber back up and be good to go?
Yeah.
Alright, what's next?
Go check out.
Do a perception check on anything in this
Yeah,
quadrant
let's see.
from Juan. See if there. Oh wait, no, that's in the 12 circle. This is the 20. Before I do that once more,
Circles are important.
That's a 9.
15.
You are perceiving that you are in a giant cavern. You've got the 2 flights of stairs going down. There's the 2 stairs that you guys have now checked on either side over here. You know where both of these paths go. And there is no other looming threats that you're able to perceive. The lights of the torches are still flickering very gently. But down the stairs, where you guys are now kind of looking towards the stairs, you can see that that area has a higher density of the torches. Remember how I mentioned earlier that this area was very scarcely lit? The landing of the stairs down at the bottom, looking down, it looks like a well-lit area further down.
Awesome.
Well lit.
Let's go to those
What
stairs.
that means. Okay, so we're heading down stairs. We're over here.
Yeah, let's do a investigation. See if there's any traps heading down said stairs first. No, that is a massive fail.
The cave starts
That is a
squeaking.
1.
The cave moves. It's alive. We're inside a beast.
You investigate
Those
the
were
traps and
jaws.
fell down the stairs.
That was a mouth.
I like putting my maps on giant pieces of styrofoam.
Hey, it seems to be working so
It
far.
really does.
We just got a new coffee table. I should have brought you the box and the styrofoam.
You didn't why?
Start bringing me styrofoam.
Bring him offerings of styrofoam.
I'm sure your wife will love that one.
Look, babe, they brought more styrofoam.
More boxes and styrofoam.
We can get window units for everyone.
Okay, so I assume we're
At
going
the bottom
down.
of the stairs is a landing in a straight pathway that dead ends into a door on the left and a door on the right.
By the way, I tried to look for traps and I critted on that, so I'm gonna say that just kind of fell down the stairs.
Fortunately, there were not any traps.
Yeah.
Once again, plunging down into it, Ryan Cooper.
You detected your toes.
Hey, look at those feet.
I haven't seen them in a while.
Guys, I found the floor. All 6. Okay. So.
And it is well lit down here because there are more torches.
Yes.
Yeah, close.
There is a torch. There's a torch down right here at the where it fronts in, and because it's a small little boxed in corner, it's bathed in light.
Oh, I hear the word doorway.
Let's go through the doorway. Let me do a perception
There's
check.
one to your left and one to your right.
Let's do a perception check on the one to the left. Or, yeah.
Times like this where I'm like, I wonder which direction they're going to go.
13.
You hear on the door to your left, you hear people definitely talking. It sounds kind of friendly, and then it sounds aggressive, and then it sounds friendly again.
Okay. And then let's do a perception check on the door to the right. 7.
You do not hear anything on the door to your right.
Shall we try the quiet room first?
Yeah, let's try the quiet room. I guess investigation to see if it's locked. Go for it. Nat 20.
You are investigating an unlocked door, sir.
I can certainly see this door is not locked.
No.
This is the most unlocked door I've ever seen.
I guess let's push that open stealthily while I'm staying outside of the doorway, so I kind of like open it up and push it open, so I'm not in harm's way, or I'm at least under like 3/4 or.
Oh, right, then are you staying up?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be right back. Let me grab mine.
No worries.
I don't like the idea of people pulling from behind.
Don't either.
Maybe if I'm feeling swirly, but just not all the time.
Only if you're feeling squirrely.
On a regular basis.
Not a regular.
Okay.
Good angle for you.
Oh yeah.
You pop that door open gently.
When I remove this paper?
Yes. Yeah.
And I would like to cross to the other side of the door, peeking as I go across to see if I can see anything. So roll for perception.
Sorry, say that again?
You just push the door open
Yeah.
and kept out of sight. I'm going to try to sneak past to the other side of the door and roll perception for what I see inside going on.
Okay.
That's a 5.
Push the door open.
So I just cross over to the other side of the door.
Stay covered.
Gotcha.
Stealthily.
Well, I think that's the wall.
On the wall.
Yeah, I think that's the
Alright,
wall.
well then I'm on this, whatever
But
this
you're still like here, still
Inside
outside.
the doorway, the faint dripping noises of the cave are yielding to the faint dripping noises of a small laboratory. Bubbles and beakers and drips and coils and little tubes and things like that you would imagine the place where potions are being created. Funny colored liquids and various smokes of different smells are bubbling away in this room. It appears to be a wizard blah 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 workshop. So what's an alembic?
Oh man, I know this.
Say alembic?
Yeah, it's just listed as the alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemical devices, all stewing and bubbling away. Bookshelves are crowded with sheets of parchment and strange-looking tomes.
How's it spelled?
Alembic, A-L-E-M-B-I-C.
It looks like a distilling pot.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
There we go. We all learned a word today.
Alembic.
All right. That's the room that you see.
Investigation for any other doors in said room? That would be 21.
About 15 feet in on the right side, you see a door headed back in the direction that the stairs came down. The door goes back that direction.
I just like the equation.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and enter as a small one and
Yeah. Get under the first desk I see.
As you enter and you crawl under, there's a big desk in the middle of the room.
Okay.
Is that where you want to go?
Yep.
You go in, you crawl under the desk in the room, and you find yourself face to face with a little rat. It looks up at you and makes a little rat squeak squeak.
Going to attempt.
I like it already.
No, not even attempt to catch the rat. Because I can speak with small animals, I'm going to speak and say, what's going on down here? And I guess I will roll to see if any information comes to me from that
And
rat.
you have speak with animals? What do you have?
You can speak. You can communicate with small animals.
I can communicate simple ideas with small
Can the
animals.
small animal communicate a simple idea back?
No.
No. Okay, well that does not.
Yeah, it's
that
more
does
of
not-
a you talk to them.
So you're smiling warmly at the rat?
You're like,
Show me a safe place, is what I communicate with the rat.
The rat stares up at you from underneath the table.
And I
Here.
smash the rat, or attempt to.
that was very non-druidy, but okay.
Damn.
I'm not here to tell you how to do your job.
I'm sorry, but I've just dealt with two one-eyed, fucking
One-horned, flying purple people
fine
eaters.
purple people eaters. I'm not taking any shit. We're so far from a tree right now. I don't know where the fuck I am. I've just been a bear. It's still there. The long-term psychological effects of me going into other animals is unknown.
Switch to a bear. Kill a rat.
Roll to
Turn to slightly do a rat.
roll to kill friendly rat. Druid. Custom druid underneath the desk with a rat. Roll to murder.
I already regret this.
I've only met one druid more murdering.
I know. That's done.
That's a 17.
You killed
Do you have a weapon that you're attacking with? Or what do you?
A club or something? You're
No.
just hitting it with your hand.
a rat stick.
Okay, I'm just hitting it with my hand because I only have the sling.
It's Charlie work.
So I'm rolling a 17
Is a
to
rat slap?
slap the rat.
What's your strength?
Where's my money, bitch?
8 minus 1. So
Oh yeah, 8 minus 1.
16 using his strength.
16.
You go to slap the rat. As you slam your hand down where the rat is, your hand goes straight through the rat and kind of like a blue smoke kind of splatters out while you do that. And when you make that noise and slam the hand down and the rat disappears, you hear the unmistakable sound of a chair sliding backwards in the room that is off to your right.
You just killed a familiar or an illusion. Probably familiar.
I love that, the unmistakable sound of a chair sliding. I know exactly.
At that time, very hurriedly, I'm going to investigate and see if there's any healing potions in this room.
You already have one. You're fine.
Yeah, I would like more.
You haven't won yet.
Let's all roll for initiative.
Fun.
Okay, I'll keep that.
You can
Okay.
keep it. You can keep it. It's fine.
Oh, Red's back in my favor. Red's back in my favor.
You guys got lucky on that.
I rolled a 16.
I've been through 5 d20s tonight, and the red's been the best to me, I guess. It's screwed me once or twice.
Is that a nat?
Huh?
Is that a nat 20?
Oh no, it's a 19. I'll take that for initiative.
Next.
That's a 7.
Proud of you. I'm trying. You're back here. It's why. Yeah. Just,
I don't know if you guys would get
20,
into initiative.
20.
I'm just like,
Not a nat 20, just
just
3.
keeping an eye.
18.
I like to imagine that's actually how you. Yeah.
absolutely.
Very tough guy stands. Just,
All right.
who's at the top?
In circles like
Ryan.
that.
Sneaky boy.
Which way is that? Can I see which way the door opens? The 15 feet in door?
Like with the
Is it
door,
open towards
is it
me?
open, would there be a door in front of you? Or?
Pull door, push door.
Yeah, so the door.
It opens towards me?
No, it would.
Do I push it in?
Like,
You
does
would,
it
yes,
open
you
that
will
way?
push. You will push that door in.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go to this very corner
I
over
drew
here
it funny, but
No, I got you.
by the
I'm
door.
thinking about it and it's squishy.
It's a saloon door. It goes both ways. Okay, so he goes in.
Like I assume that this would
You
be
see
like
where
the
the- you see
corner.
where the door
Yeah,
is?
this would be the corner up next to the, and then okay. So I'm gonna move there, and then I'm gonna ready an attack with my short sword.
Okay. And you are readying the attack in case
Somebody walks through that door.
Okay.
Anybody.
Pretty much.
Another fucking rat.
One short sword. It's not gonna.
Good thing to know. My program stops filming at 3 hours.
All right.
It's okay. Just restart it for this little bit.
Perfect timing. So
That was the end of
Ryan,
mine.
Okay.
Meth, that makes it your turn, sir.
Okay, and the door hasn't opened. We just know that we have heard a chair scoot back. And are we pretty sure it came from in here?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'm coming in and flanking the other side.
Yeah, try and get some attention going on that side. I say stealthily.
Before I run, I guess I will look back up at Reylinar and be like, psst. And then I'll run in.
You look back at Reylinar
And I see-
run to where you are right there.
Yeah, I kind of look back, make eye contact, and then I head into the room.
Okay.
I will hold an action for whenever I see someone to hit them with my newly found talon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wielding the sword already.
Oh yeah, it's a +1 sword. Yeah.
That's a good one.
How's it feel?
Huh?
How's it feel?
But
Maybe
not-
cursed? I'm not sure. I don't know. Tingles.
But not,
Not really
Ryan,
sure.
the Dragonborn rogue, goes and gets in the corner and prepares for war. Meth goes and flanks the other side of the doorway. You are still crouched underneath the table that has alchemical
Just
equipment. on top.
murdered an invisible rat.
I'm going to take my little bit of motion. Is the door closed?
The door
Yes.
is closed.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Okay.
Very polite of you, actually.
The smallest of the characters is knocking on the door.
The one that can turn into a freaking bear. though.
Yeah, well. Should have turned into a rat and ran in there.
Okay, you knock on the door.
I knock on.
Do you say anything?
I knock on the door, and I say, "Delivery."
We have your meat.
What do you have? We have.
Like the Arby's commercial?
We got the meat. We got some for you. Just fairly confident.
Arby's delivery man.
I'm not gonna die with two people who are well over 6'5" on either side of me.
Who are pretty injured.
So through the doorway, you hear nervously. Yes. Just a second. Just 1 second.
Right now, please. It's a little urgent.
Reylinar, it is your turn.
I also have the charm person spell, you guys. So just in
important.
case whoever
Unless
answers
they
doesn't
already
seem
knew that.
like they're going to murder all four of us all at once. They could possibly.
Meth gave me
He shouts out from the room.
Might drink.
Don't come in. I'm not wearing any clothes.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was saying.
but sitting in a
That's why I hate
chair.
it.
His laptop is open.
I'm not wearing any
That's
shit.
totally mine. Because we're both still, you know.
Meth gave me the signal to join him. Before I do, I want to take one last look around, make sure no one's getting the drop on us from the back end.
Close the door behind you.
With a 16. Perceiving at the top of the stairs.
You're perceiving at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, I'm just making sure like there's nothing going on over here before I make my way that way.
Okay. You are not perceiving anything at the top of the stairs.
How long is that hallway?
How much movement to get down the ladder?
This is flush with that. So
Okay.
from there to there is 15 feet.
Okay.
What's up?
Freak me the fuck out.
We heard a chair.
That is the best response ever. We heard a chair.
We heard a chair.
So let's go in.
We knocked.
Pardon me, I'm invading your domain. Would you please answer the... What are you doing? Go in!
Okay.
No, thank you.
So we're back at the top now, or what are you doing? Well, we think it's a use your action looking around.
Oh, that's amazing. Alright.
That is really awesome. I really like that. So that'll be
No Jehovah's Witness here.
And that's the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
With the stressing of just go in.
Okay. Ryan, that makes it your turn.
Awesome. I am going to use. I'm going to use my
No man, I'm sorry.
bonus action to hide right where I am, and then I'm going to use an action to push that door open. 12. Well, you want dex? So.
Wait, so you're hiding around the corner and
I'm
pushing.
hiding right there, but I'm right next to the door, so I'm literally like hiding in where nobody can see me and just pushing the door open really hard.
Okay.
That'll be 14 to push the door open.
Your door is pushed open.
Cool.
Bim Nutton's just right there.
That's the end of my turn.
Bit Naughton, you're standing in the doorway as it gets. Oh no, sorry, Meth, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Now, technically, because you're small, we can occupy the same space.
So it's a regular door, so an open left hand, and so you're looking through an open door into a wall.
Yeah. So I'm gonna scooch over here. So because he's small, we should be able to occupy the same space.
True.
So what am I seeing in here? Just over.
There you're.
Yeah.
There. Okay, so when you are standing in this doorway, you see. So I just want to make sure this is in the right place. You see a small desk right here with a little chair. This chair has been kicked over backwards and is now laying on the ground. You can see the desk and the drawers are open on the desk. And then you can see that there is a secret door. That's one of those little cave things that you guys have been seeing around here.
It is open.
And there is the zigzag of the bricks and the cave little things pushed open.
And I see nobody in here, so I'm gonna run into here. Do I see anybody in the room?
You see nothing in the room. What you do see, is the walls of this bed chamber are covered with drapes and a starlit cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with a matching chair that's now been kicked over on the ground, a comfortable looking bed, very sensible, and a wooden chest at the foot of that bed, and a slightly askew secret door.
Using my remaining movement, I'm just gonna move over by the chest really fast Is it closed?
It is closed. Not locked.
Okay. Can I open it? Or have I done too much already?
I'll let you open it.
Just wanna pop it open, see what's going on in this chest. I assume it's boring clothes.
At the foot of the bed is a sturdy, unlocked wooden chest holding the best pickings of the Redbrand's loot over the last few months. It contains 180 silver pieces, 130 gold pieces, and a silk pouch containing 5 carnelians. Another thing I don't really know what it is.
That's a precious stone. It's got an orange color.
Thank you.
I only know that for a stupid reason in my campaign.
5 carnelians,
So
2 peridots, and 1 pearl.
1 pearl.
Pearl is of high value.
It was 5 carnelian. How peridot?
2 peridot.
And 1 pearl.
And 1 pearl.
And it was 130 gold. How much was it on the gold and silver again?
180 silver pieces, 130 gold pieces. You also are finding 2 magic items. There we go. A scroll of charm person and a scroll of fireball.
Damn.
Damn is right.
Okay. Opening it up, seeing all that, I'll be like, somebody with importance in here. And he's getting away.
Meth, after your turn, is Bip Naughton's turn.
I'm going to enter the room and perceive the slightly askew secret door entrance you said there was.
Yes.
And I'm going to open that door to see what is beyond.
So the door is open.
Oh, it's already open.
Yes. You go in, you poke your head through the door. As soon as you go through, it turns immediately to the right, and there are stairs that go up about a floor over the course of 15 feet. And as you look up the stairs, you are able to see, the tail of a humanoid with a cloak, and the long flowing cloak wraps around the corner, right as you're looking up the stairs.
I'm going to follow those things up the stairs before entering through the portal and going to whisper to Meth, if you hear a bear, there's danger.
All right.
And that's, as soon as I disappear up that door, that's pretty much my turn, because I don't really have an action so much as I want to.
You can take your action to dash and double your movement.
Run after him if you want to.
I'm gonna dash up those stairs. Because my turning into a bear is a bonus action at this point.
Okay, wait.
One square.
Should it become absolutely necessary?
Wait, so where are you moving?
I'm moving to the secret door, which
Okay.
I'm guessing is
Here.
Yeah, over there. Which I had seen the tails of the cloak of the person who's trying to escape, and so I'm gonna dash up that little. I assume it's a spiral stair. I don't know why. Spiral staircase.
It is not a spiral staircase. It is a 15-foot straight up staircase in a little hallway. But
Top
yes.
out here.
No, that is actually, I'm kind of a little off on the dimensions of all this. That stairway, after you go up those stairs, you will recognize yourself as being another secret door passageway is kind of what you saw the cloak go through. And now you are standing in a passageway with the cloak, with that right there, and a wizard with a staff made of glass in his hand is just a few feet in front of you.
And with my
I wonder who
last-
that is.
and with my last with my last little piece of mind,
Oh, you don't want my staff wizard?
I'm gonna say somebody told me to bring meat around these parts.
Is this where the meat goes?
This is where this
Walk
walk
in. Meat delivery, sir.
Is this where the meat goes? Is this where the meat
Is this the
goes?
meat party? Party with the meat?
I had an idea that somebody needed meat, and you're the first one I found.
Okay. After Benton's turn, Reylinar, it is your turn. Actually, hang on one second.
I should have turned into that bear.
Hey, I still have a wild shape.
All right. Benton went. Reylinar, your turn, sir.
I'm gonna follow suit, stopping at the doorway, hand on shoulder, with a couple wise words. Maybe not the front lines this time, bud.
Heard.
Nice.
Oh, fucking nice. That is 11 HP of health to you.
Nice.
And sage wisdom. Sage wisdom, and also here's some health.
And then
Maybe chill out next
Why
time.
don't you just stay back a little bit?
We just sit the next round out, champ.
then start making my way up towards.
And then just to connect the dots, it's a 15-foot stairwell. That's the single path before it turns and spits you out on the other door over there.
So you're
Just
going
try.
up.
No, that's the end of my movement now. That's my full movement and my action for the cure wounds.
All right.
Okay. Who's next?
After Reylinar is Yarno's turn.
Yarno, never heard of him.
Oh, sorry. The staff with the glass.
Staffy boy.
That thread,
Mr. Glass.
You knowing who Yarno is, never materialized.
Nope. Did not bother with that. We were out there saving puppies.
And then so when y'all found the secret door in the storeroom, that door was left open, which will save me some time here on this movement. So this guy you see in front of you, the wizard moves on the 10 feet to that secret passageway that y'all had found, that you'll remember led up to the armory.
I assume he's
stairs.
dashing.
And you don't know. You only saw the first 15 feet of his movement before he vanished through the door.
Fair enough.
So is that the bottom of the steps at the end of his turn?
No.
So was he not right here?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, storeroom. So moved across to the storeroom, and then there's stairs up the storeroom. So yeah, there you go, and then disappears through the door. And then I will keep that in mind with this. Okay. Ryan, it is your turn.
We heard a chair.
I guess I'll dash up the stairs. So now I'm here, and then yeah, I'll just chill up there with.
Okay, so you were in the doorway, right?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. If you're dashing, you've got 30 more feet of movement left.
You can dash as cunning action, right?
Yeah.
So that means you can dash
double
as
dash.
cunning action and dash for your main action.
You can move 30, 60, you can move 120. I know it's 90 or
90.
90, yes, it's actually 30. Yes, you can move 90 feet.
I mean, I don't know if I want to run up after him with just myself. But...
Don't worry, you got a bear coming out of you.
Okay.
Just think
So
about it,
you-
bears can fit through stairwells.
Let's just say you haven't used any actions. You used your one
Just movement? Okay.
to move. You still have uncanny action
Or cunning action.
or cunning action. Sorry, I said uncanny.
Candy.
A cunning action.
That's what I was thinking of earlier.
And then you have a regular action. Still. And you are 30 feet from the doorway that you wouldn't necessarily know anybody went through, but it would be reasonable for you to make that assumption, so I'm not going to say this is metagaming if you...
Yeah, because it's the only other...
If you
basically,
continue to
if you
run
want-
through the secret doors.
Right.
But I was just clarifying
Yeah.
where we're at.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go up the second door. I'm just to the entrance of the second door.
Okay, so you used your action to dash,
Yeah.
and then you have a cunning action remaining. You're at the bottom of a stairwell.
Or no, I use my cunning action to dash. I still have an action.
There you go. Use your cunning action to dash. You're at the bottom of a stairwell with 15 feet up the stairs. And you can see that this wizard is, up on top of the stairs. You can see the top of his head still.
He's hoofing it.
Okay. I guess I'll take my short bow out and fire a shot up the stairwell.
Roll the fire shot of the stairwell.
That would be 21.
21 is hitting.
Cool. And short bow would be 1d6. Piercing 19 plus 2.
My short bow?
Or plus 4. Sorry, that was a 23. But still, it's only 2 damage, piercing damage.
So you see
2 plus.
I don't get a plus on my short bow.
You should be +2 for your dex.
Oh,
when
okay.
you fire the short bow at the mage, you see like an ethereal, mystical shield glint as your arrow goes through, but your arrow is able to penetrate the shield and does hit the mage, doing damage, but you saw that there was magical barrier being penetrated.
Cool.
How much damage was done?
4.
Okay.
It's dangerous for wizard though.
Just wait till this bear gets to him.
Enough of those horns. Ryan, your turn is over. Meth, it is your turn.
Okay. Am I able to scoop up these items in the chest real fast? Is that gonna be an action or?
No.
You say I'm able to just get that real fast?
That's
There's
that's a lot of gold to scoop up without
Yeah,
an action.
fair enough.
So if you want to grab I'll let you grab the scrolls if you wanted to without using an action. But if you're gonna get several hundred gold pieces out of the chest, I'm gonna say that takes some. Hold on, just 1 second.
I got this. If I use my action, can I get everything out of the chest?
If you
Just
use
kind of
your
dump
action,
it into my
if
bag.
you use your action, you can get everything out of the chest.
I'm getting it, and then I'm just gonna use my movement.
You're just dumping the whole thing. In the
I'm dumping it. I'm dumping it in my backpack right now.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm just gonna use my normal movement. So it's 15. You said it's 15 up the stairs, so I'm popping out right at the top. Hey! And that's me. That's my spell. That's my turn. I got stuff. I got some scrolls, guys. We're rich. It's fine. Let's go. Done. Next.
Bit Naughton.
All right.
Bippin'.
As
hold on, you can think while we were doing it.
Has the mage made its way any further away?
No.
I'm neutral good. I'm allowed to
5, 10,
take
15,
things
20,
from that
30.
Laws are flexible. He took it from.
He
took
was
it
a
from other
badman.
people.
He was a badman. It's like stealing from the sheriff of Sherwood, you know?
Yeah.
Just being Robin Hood.
Stealing from share.
It's like stealing from Cher. She's not even a person. She's mostly plastic, guys. She's fake as hell. Okay. Oh my.
And we're back on this one.
And we are back. Boom.
You're about to hit your hard midnight, Aaron.
Yeah, I am.
Just as a heads up. We'll try to make it quick. All right. So Ben,
I'm gonna catch up with Ryan Cooper right there, and I'm going to. Meth, you're still hard on health.
What?
I've got 6 points, but I can heal myself if need be.
I'm gonna go ahead and use healing words on Meth.
It's kind of you.
I've still got 2 spells, and this whole bonus action B-shaped thing is, playing to my advantage very heavily.
Isn't it though? It's wonderful.
It's very much so. And this is going to be second level or higher, 1d4 plus spell casting modifier.
Which is your wisdom.
Okay, plus 2. So the 1d4
Pyramid.
twice. Is that twice?
Alright, what level are you casting it at?
Level 2.
At level 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be 2d4.
2d4?
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's
Let's
kind of
not have this. Let's not have what happened earlier. We had 4. Yeah, so that's 4 times 2, 8. 8.
4 times 2?
Well, it's 1 times 2, 3 times. No. It's
Wait, it
just
should just be those 2.
No, it's just 4. That's 2d4.
So it's plus 3
3
1 plus
You got plus
2?
Plus 2, yes.
Spellcasting?
Okay,
so
so
6. Okay, cool.
So 6 HP, and then I'm going to use my movement to catch up with Ryan Cooper, because I only have 25 feet. I think it's
Gotcha.
right
You're
at
right
time.
next week.
So, healing words, get up to Ryan Cooper, and that catches me up.
I hope your healing words are just like, feel better, buddy.
Hey, gotta catch this guy, but don't forget me when that gold comes out.
Reylinar. Yeah. Reylinar, it is your action. 5.
20. Are you hurting still? Like bad?
No, I got 13 out of 20. I'm not in bad shape.
Are you hurting bad?
No,
I'm
he's got.
at over half now. We're fine.
Alright.
You're at 14 now, right?
That's the end of
I
my
got
turn.
12 total.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if I peek, do I still see him at the top of the stairs?
No. He is no longer in the stairwell.
Okay. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh, you have a figure for him?
That's true. Trying to keep it legit.
Does that last step? This guy?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, no worries. I remember that. Cool. Whose turn is it? Mine?
Yes, Ryan. Ryan, Meth, Bent, Reylinar.
It's 15 to get up the stairs. Yeah.
Yep. I'd like to point out that there's a 20-foot hole in the middle of that hallway.
Yeah, there is.
From the tripped trap.
Push him down.
Yeah, so I'm going to attempt to run around that corner because I'm dashing with my cunning action.
Okay.
And jump up and try and kick him into that 20-foot hole that is right in front of him. More of a kick. Oh, that's not the right dice. Ooh, that is a great fail. So I think we're going in a hole.
He tried to jump kick.
Well, you're fucking welcome for killing that skeleton.
Yep.
So I know, right? That was awesome. So you go to kick the wizard, and as you go to kick the wizard vanishes in a little cloud of silvery smoke, and then appears quickly on the other side of the hill. And that's the last thing you see as you were expecting to hit the wizard, and because he wasn't there, it was enough for you to tumble into the pit and take 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh boy. Whoa! Not enough.
Okay.
Roll
Not enough
soft,
to take him
buddy.
down. That's a 5.
9. So I'm at 4.
I literally just healed you.
You did. I'm in a hole now, so I can't really go very far.
Meth.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna just dash straight up. Yeah. 7, 8. So that's 40 feet. I've got 20 more feet of movement. Where am I popping out at?
15 feet up
Right
the
here.
stairs, and then you're.
Okay, so that gets me here to here.
Yeah, you can start there, so come one more down.
Okay. Okay. And that's a dash. Don't really have any bonus actions. Good.
You
Try
can
to
even
catch up.
one more. You can come diagonal outside the.
Come back on.
Yeah.
Like here? Oh, okay, that's the stair. Okay, I see what you mean. Cool. Next up.
Bip Naughton.
I'm going to follow them. Use my action to dash. Should take me 50 feet.
So that was 15 upstairs. And then you've got another, what,
He's
30?
only got 25 feet of movement because he's a weed, right?
Yep.
So 50 all day. So you got 10 more.
You'll have more movement as a bear. I think that you would know that.
Could you be shape before? Or wild shape before? Okay, is the staircase big enough for a bear?
The staircase isn't, but he's not in the staircase.
Fair enough. So,
If he wild shaped in the stairwell, I was gonna freeze him.
yes. Just yeah, okay. Wild shape.
Seemed appropriate.
Wild shape and move, what, 40?
I don't think I can because after the bonus action, I don't think I get another set of actions. Right?
You haven't used any action though.
Yeah.
Do it.
The bonus action can be used at any point during your turn. It can be the first thing you do or the last thing you do in between stuff. It's just
Yes, if you use a bonus action to turn into a bear, you still have an action. Which
I could
you've
use.
used your movement as a gnome, but you could use your action as a bear to dash bear style.
Yeah.
And you could have a bear dash after your gnome run.
yeah. So
Jesus.
style bear. Your gnome run.
Your gnome ran. Now you need your bear to dash.
Bear to dash!
About to run out on this one, guys.
All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and. There's
so much. There were voices in the other room.
You don't have time to think.
I don't have time to think. Okay.
What would you do right now? Gun to your head. What do you do?
Shape it into the bear and move 40 more feet.
Take your 40.
I assume you're moving towards the hallway that way?
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 35, 40.
Right at the edge of the pit trap.
Right there.
And
In this pit trap.
and then I'm going to.
It's 10 feet, so you're about 15 feet from the wizard.
Oh, and then I can. I don't think I can do much
I don't think so either.
because I can't. Yeah, I can't really cast spells as the bear.
Reylinar, it's your turn. You already bonus action too, so I
Yeah.
think you're out of stuff. Reylinar.
I should hope so.
Yes, sir.
You can come out of that 4 piece. Coming out the stairs is the bottom right there. Yeah.
Right
so
there,
that's just the 15 feet of movement up the stairs, 5 feet of movement to leave the stairwell. You're at 20.
20. Right there.
That's about right. Through the styrofoam.
Through the styrofoam. And I can see the wizard.
You can see the wizard.
All right.
Wizard's about 25 feet from you.
I will cast command. Grovel.
Remember how this worked last time.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, that's not bad. Uh, 11.
That is a fail. He has to spend his next turn groveling.
Okay.
And I'm a bear.
Wait, you're a bear? Where's your bear? Oh,
So it is his turn next. And you see the wizard turn, drop to his knees, and just hands together. Please, please don't kill me, don't kill me. I didn't do anything. The black spider's the bad guy. I just don't do anything. Please, please, please don't kill me. And that seems like a fulfilling of the magic.
Yes.
Ryan,
Yes.
you are in the bottom of the pit.
I am in the bottom of a pit. Thank God I bought a grappling hook last time we were in the house.
Dex check to get out. If you're using a grappling hook, I'll let you advantage on that.
18.
You are able to climb out with just 10 feet of movement.
Cool.
Or I guess 20 foot pit. So 20 feet of movement.
That's my action as well.
Yeah, throwing the grappling hook was the action that got you the advantage.
Climbing out is going to be your full movement.
Since you have the grappling hook and
more.
the thing, I'll let it just be regular movement. It's 20 feet down, so you still have 10 feet of movement.
Okay.
You good, man?
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
Sorry to keep you late.
It's okay. I trust you with my pieces if you have them, guys.
10 feet of movement. Cool. I'm gonna go
Safe
back
travels
around
home.
this corner and be in 3 cover. 3/4 cover.
God. Someone's leaving. Unacceptable.
Isn't that what you wanted, George?
Figure it out.
Okay.
Yay.
Meth skipped his turn. He said he quits the game. He hates D&D.
That's what I heard.
He tried to flip the table, but it's mounted.
I'm gonna go back and quickly scoot a chair. Bimnon, it is your turn, sir. You
Okay.
are
I have
able to
40
see a
feet.
groveling mage.
I see a groveling mage. I've got 40 feet of movement. I only need to use 20 of it.
Jump the
Oh wait,
hole.
there is an obstacle between me and the mage, or is there a way around it for me?
So there's like a perimeter that you know where you're going. You can go without too much of a
As a bear.
Oh, as a bear? As a bear, you can't walk around, but you can jump. As a bear, it's 10 feet. You're a large creature. I'm gonna make that not a difficult thing for you.
Okay,
So you can take it in stride.
I'm going to take it in
Can
stride.
you make traps? That would be hunting.
Coming through.
Be up to him. Hunting, survival, dexterity, sleight of hand,
Yeah,
stealth.
that's kind of what I was thinking, like more of a roguey kind of.
Depend on what he wanted.
Cool.
Groveling. Stupid mage. I am going to take an attempt at biting, but not to kill, but to incapacitate.
Bite for Achilles.
Bite for Achilles.
Going for leg bites.
Going for leg bites.
You'll make it
Or not to
advantage.
He's already groveling.
Yeah, I'm with that.
He's already groveling. I just want to get like his throat and the jaws.
So you just want to put your jaws around his throat to make sure that, like, you know I can kill you right now, or...
Well, to make him subside. If he's not going to subside, then
Bite through.
bite through. But let me. Okay, so first I have to roll to see if it's even successful. That is an 11 plus 5 is 16.
So you're trying to have your 16 be for you to, like, in a bear way, hold them in place?
Yeah, to hold him in place in a very, very threatening way.
Grapple.
Not quite the grab. It's whatever the damage is. I don't want it. I don't want another situation where the dude was like, "I'll show you the gold," and they end up killing him.
I'm not gonna let you kill him.
Okay. And then I believe
I just
with
meant,
the
you know,
Yeah, no,
unintentionally.
and then with
I'll let you get him down to a 1. If you can.
yes. And then with the bite, that's 1d8 plus 4, and the d8 is
this
diamond. Yes, the diamond. 1d8 plus 4, 6 damage.
6 damage?
6 damage on the wizard. And if that doesn't kill him, then
Does not kill him.
Alright, then I'm going to threaten him with my claws. And that's a 20. I'll re-roll. Over that way. That's a 12 plus 5, that's a 17.
It's also a hit.
That is 2d6. So it's 7 plus 4, 11.
What?
Within an inch of his life, the wizard still seems a lot. Monotonous at the end of your turn.
That's the end of my turn.
Reylinar, you have, after your grovel, what's next?
Oh yeah, the wizard has to spend his turn groveling.
If I wanted to set a trap for anybody following behind us, what
He already
would you
did spend his turn groveling.
Okay. Sweet.
do? Just for future.
And my camera ran out of batteries. But you can see where it goes from there. They incapacitated Glassstaff. Thank you for following along, and we'll see you guys next week with episode 7, where we pick up from there. Let's see if they take out the rest of the Redbrand Hideout, or if they take their prisoner and get out.